That or the Rocky King song.
Yeah, yeah.
We hate that song.
Should be Chariots of Fire.
Chariots of Fire.
Hello, and we're live.
Hello.
Welcome to Tuesday night. We're back and rocking.
Oh, shoot, I left my hat.
Hi, everybody. It's been a while. We're here tonight playing Tales from the Loop, which is a Swedish role-playing game.
What is it? With this camera?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
based on an amazing artist and his concepts.
Yes, Simon
Actually,
Stollenhog.
now a
Something
lot
like
of people
that.
are probably familiar with the show.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Simon from Ireland.
Stollenhog, something like that.
You died.
So, yes, so we are playing Tales from the Loop. It is sort of the role playing in the 80s that never was. It's sort of a combination of Goonies, a little bit of Jurassic Park, any kids, 80s kids type thing. So, but it takes place in a sort of slightly different world than our 80s. There is robots. There's the gravitrons that fly on the magnetic layways along the northern hemisphere and stuff. And basically it's centered around, it takes place in Sweden, or at least our version takes place in Sweden, on a group of islands where they have the Bona reactor. And
The boner reactor.
Oh, I got a reactor right down there.
You just see a line of people stand up, all of a sudden the boner pops. It's the boner reactor. It's terrible.
but it's a particle accelerator, basically, that they built. And they use it to do a lot of different research and everything. And it's highly classified, but it's like basically in one of the islands right next to you.
So it's a
like,
Swedish CERN.
like you guys are up here in this little village up here. This is your island. It's right over here. And pretty much every time you look out past the woods and everything, you can see, just like up a book, the cooling towers for that's a nuclear reactor under there. And those are the cooling towers for it.
Okay.
That was the nuclear alert.
Nope, everybody out. Duck and cover. So now, for you guys that are just started, or a reminder for the rest of you, basically, as kids, there's 3 rules to Kids Club. First rule is you don't talk about Kids Club. The second rule is kids do not die. They can get scared, they can get injured, and they can get exhausted, and they can kind of get broken down. But usually, as long as they have an anchor, they can have someone to kind of talk them back up and bring them back to life. However, usually when they get older, they'll probably become drug addicts and criminals and stuff like that from all the trauma they deal with. And then the third rule to Kids Club is adults never believe you, and they are pretty much useless. So there are a few that might help you out, but in general, they just don't believe in what you say. There's 2 dinosaurs chasing me through the kitchen. Whatever, kid. Get to school. You know?
Yeah.
So,
That's chaos theory,
But
kid.
Dad, they're really, really cute and scary at the same time.
so
And they bite like a son of a bitch.
typically, this game is kind of like, it is a little bit of a co-op game. Not as much as like Fate was. I know like me and Dale, I hate not being able to see you, Dale.
Yeah.
It's unlike Fate was a lot really heavy
Yeah.
sort of thing. This is a little bit more lighter on it and everything. Sometimes in the beginning of the game, I'm not going to do it this time, but like at the beginning of the game, I ask you, do you want to get into trouble? Do you want to place yourself in trouble?
Yes.
And then you'll tell me what kind of trouble, and you'll describe what you want to do, and we'll role play that scene out.
Okay.
And that'll just be your little thing. You know, you can try and use that to maybe capitalize on something that you want to know, learn about your father, you know, or something else, or just maybe try and work something out. When I get more the town built and more about your families and stuff, I'm going to do that more often then and everything. So that way I can have some stuff, some more background stuff and everything.
I just not to cut in, but I just got an email saying that we're now live on Twitch.
Oh, really?
Right? Yeah, we actually I got an email saying that we are live on Twitch. Hi, Twitch.
Thanks for communicating.
So where was I at? So that's that. The rest of this is pretty much when you there's like no initiative or anything like that when you go around, and you can kind of like if like you're doing something, let's say instead of saying I'll ask you what do you want to do, you might say, well, I'm going to sneak. And I was like, well, describe it to me. What are you actually doing? Well, I'm going to sneak between tree to tree, and I'm going to go over here, and then you'll roll your dice, and we'll see what happens. And if you fail, you might get a condition, or it might worsen the condition. Something else might happen, and then we'll just kind of keep going with that. And that's kind of how the game kind of goes a little bit.
Gotcha.
It's different than most other games, but it's not like hardcore different. Like I said, like Fate was.
Faces. Yeah.
So,
It's fun, but it's crazy.
basically you do, like I say, you have conditions on there. Usually when you suffer one, you suffer whichever one you think is best suited. And it really doesn't matter. It's just basically each time you knock a box off, you're going to suffer a penalty until you get all of them marked off, and then you're gonna be totally useless to the group. Either they've got to help you out, or you've got to get back to your anchor and try and calm yourself down.
Ben and Sue are both on Facebook.
Hello, Ben.
And then usually the stories will be a mystery.
Oh,
and you'll work your way up towards the mystery until you get to the final conflict. In the final conflict, we have what we call, and it could happen earlier too if it's suitable, what we call extended trouble. And extended trouble is where you guys are presented with a problem, and you're going to come up with a plan, and you're all going to try and figure out what you can do in that plan, and then you're going to roll as a group. And usually what you roll against depends on how many players you have in the group. So the last time we played, which was only once.
Yeah.
How years ago?
How long ago was it?
I don't know. It's been a
2
while.
years ago. Right,
Yeah.
Long before we were
started
streaming.
Yeah.
Pre-stream.
Took me 2 years to come up with 10 more pages of material. So
One page every other month.
the first story
A bicycle is not a very good iconic item, is it? Because everybody's going to have one, right? A bicycle.
yours could be a special bike.
You can have
Like the silver bullet or whatever.
You can have a BMX bike, so that you get special whenever you're racing, whenever you're running away from something, riding away from someone, you get a
Like a mountain
bonus.
bike.
Like a mountain bike, yeah, BM. Back then it would be the BMX. It would be, there's a couple different brands. I can't remember what they are. They're written in the book.
Okay.
Goes, vroom, vroom.
Yeah.
I had steak in the band. I see, it was awesome.
Oh, I remember growing up. Sound engines that you put onto the bike to make
Oh,
it
yeah.
ride a motorbike,
Yeah.
a dirt bike thing.
Or if you're cheap, you just put the cards.
Yeah.
Those folks.
That was kind of the 70s thing, but I think we were still doing it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Kids are still.
So in the first story, which came from the book, was you guys were at Magnus's house. You and Victor were over his farm, and his little sister was looking for the cat, and you found the cat, but it was dead, and you thought maybe it was attacked by a bird or something. And then later on, turned out that there was these birds that were going around. They were really aggressive, a lot more aggressive, and so you guys all started kind of investigating, and you found some what do you call it, bird specialist guy who used to do like a talk show. He was like all like paranoid in his house and hidden away, and all tripped out with traps and stuff because he had been attacked by birds, and now he believed that the birds were out to get him and everything. And it turns out that he was actually quite right. There was something going on.
Bad. He waves.
And so then you kind of went on, and basically you found out that there was some scientist from the loop, I'll look up her name later when we get to it, but I think Ella or something like that. She convinced some other scientist who thought she was in love with him, and they had that they had a relationship, and he worked on cybernetics and everything like that. And basically, they created a machine out of an old gravitron. And it was basically the birds would come in and the machine would grab them and it'd put a cybernetic implant into them and it would change their behaviors. And there was one goose hawk that was kind of like the leader of this pack and everything.
No, a chicken hawk.
Yeah, chicken hawk.
Flock.
And basically, you guys kind of did all that investigation. You ran into what's her name?
Meryl Streep. It was very odd.
Yeah, close. Oh, by the way, the one guy, Gunnar Granat, you charmed him.
Yes.
You had a really high charm, so you kind of got him as a contact now.
Yep.
And that was the bird.
Bird boy.
The bird specialist.
Permit law.
I hate it when you can't find shit.
Look in your butt. I have found there's always crap in there. Some of it not worth sharing.
Watson?
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 She was the girl.
See, nobody could.
She had a dog named. She had a big
Barky? She was stupid.
dog with her. She was the scientist. She was the scientist in the geese, and she had ran away from home, and she was hiding out in her home. And everything. She was kind of older than you guys.
Right.
She's staying in the house. Yeah, she was staying. She was hiding in there.
Right.
And she had the big dog because you guys went and broke into his house to try and find out what he was up to or what stuff you could, and then she let you go through his notes and everything like that.
Scientist.
Yeah.
Right.
And
that was like her uncle, right?
that was her uncle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just said that, but I wasn't paying attention. So.
Yeah. I'm not sure how to pronounce her name. Majsan. Mawson.
Sure.
Moss and pepper.
Mosser Silverstone.
That's what's for supper.
Switch for chicken.
And her dog is Wolf.
What's for dinner?
And
We're eating your meatballs.
What? Feed meatballs.
And
Oh, yeah.
Gunnar was her uncle. Basically, you guys went out and eventually kind of followed the birds where they were kind of going, and then you kind of got to the gravitron, and basically you had to figure out how to shut down the machine and fight off the birds and everything. And I don't remember. Did you guys kill the goose hawk?
Huh?
Did you guys kill the goose hawk?
I think we did.
I think so.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
And then you guys convinced him, I think,
Yeah. She was using it.
that she was using him and everything. So he was kind of broken down, but he was like, okay. And then you guys basically were able to shut down the machine. And he went back. You guys really didn't tell anybody. He shut down the machine and that was it. And he kind of went back to his house to where his niece was. And you guys went on your merry way and everything.
Nobody's gonna believe it anymore.
Yeah.
To get there, I had to boost my dad's
Yes.
boat.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
You had to steal your dad's boat. So, all right. So,
Probably out in the water. Just
that was during
saving the
summertime,
world.
and it is still summertime.
Okay.
You still got some time before school starts back up. Dreaded school.
Dreaded school.
But Karen Valentine was our teacher.
And the other scientist was Lena. Lena something was the other scientist, the female scientist, the one that came up with that plan.
Yeah, did I try and look into her with my dad's connection?
Teacher at the school.
No, you did not. At least I don't remember you trying to do that. If you did, you didn't get anything out of it.
Right.
So.
Monster Squad. Teacher's blanket.
Yeah, we're just gonna look into her stethoscope.
So, like I said, it's still summertime, and I'm gonna start you guys out. You guys are planning. You got some money from your parents to go see a movie down in Strindhammer. This is the main town on the island, down to the south. Of course, you're gonna have to take the bus. The movie is The Ice Pirates.
That was actually
So you kind of go down. It's not. It's kind of like it's not the town square, but it's like a circular road, and it's got the grocery store, and there's a kiosk there, and there's like a little parking lot, and then there's like a little pizzeria there and everything. And you guys kind of get there probably about 10:30 or so to grab the bus to go down there. And as you kind of get there and everything, you're kind of waiting, basically you find out the bus is broken down and you can't get into town. So your plans are kind of ruined. So as you're kind of sitting there, oh crap, what are we going to do? You do notice it is just now about lunchtime and the pizzeria is opening up. So what do you guys do?
Which guys? Just
All of us.
is it all of
All
us?
of us together.
You're all there together.
What is
And you probably brought your bikes, and there is like in the parking, there's places for bikes and stuff for
like the
kids
bike
and
racks.
stuff. There's probably a lot more people that ride bikes around here than they do in the U.S. So.
Pizza sounds good.
Yeah.
Can I say that riding the pegs off the back wheels of his bike and holding on to the shoulders?
Sure, you can do that.
We're doing that.
Oh my God.
Doing an accidental wheelie because you're so
Yeah.
So, what are you guys doing?
is the bus garage right there down in our small little burg?
No, it actually comes out of Stern Harbor.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it got in town broke down, or we get to the bus station and they tell us the bus is not.
And that's not really a bus station. It's just the bus stop, and there's basically you kind of hanged around, and then you notice, oh, there's a sign there, and it says the bus isn't operating right now.
Man, this totally sucks.
There you
I
go.
was all looking for like ice pirates, guys. I mean, they got spaceships, they got space herpes. I don't know what that is, but I know they have them.
Pretty sure your dad's got
And
it.
the robots.
The inevitable search for the elusive ice.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Man.
I could use some ice
Pat you on
hot
the
out
head.
here.
It's okay. Everything will be fine.
Well,
I've been
well,
drawing
well,
since we've been at the bus stop, so I show you. I'm like, look, it's Ice Pirates versus the Goose Hawk. And it's like the Goose Hawk and the super villain and all these Ice Pirates.
Oh man, look at that. That's cool.
that's
He's your
cool.
friend?
That's cool. Yeah. So, well, heck, let's just go to the pizzeria. They're opening up.
Come on, let's steal a car.
some
Yeah.
some ice Pepsi.
Gloves.
Let's go steal a car. Let's go see the movie. We gotta figure out a way, man.
You gonna watch the car in the movie?
Huh?
How far away is
Moving
it?
the car?
No, man. We're gonna go, like, take the car so you can go to the theater.
About 10
Yeah,
miles.
look, you're all kilometers. It is basically about.
You're so smart.
If you try to ride it by bike, you're not going to make it in time.
You're smart too, man. What do you think
Okay.
saying you're
No,
dumb?
I just hit people.
Going to Stenharga? Is that what you said?
You can hit somebody when it takes their car.
Beautiful.
It's about 20, 25. It's about 20, 25 kilometers.
Right. You and me, brother.
We got this.
Yeah. Say hello
Yeah,
to my
you usually
big
have
friend.
to take a bus to go there. Unless you've got a long day to ride down there.
Well, pizza sounds good. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously?
No.
Come on, let's like hitchhike or something. There's like so many of us, we can take them down if they try to do something to us.
Yeah, I can pull him out of the driver's seat even.
Oh, maybe the bird dude will let us drive us to town.
I don't want to talk to the bird, dude. Put chips in our heads, then we'll be watching ice. We'll be Ice Pirates. I'm not doing it.
Cool. We'll be cyborgs.
The end of the beast.
That's not cool.
You don't know. I got an uncle back home in the States who's got herpes, and he seems to get a lot of girls.
He's talking about U.S. girls, not your kind of girls.
Yeah, you're like classy and cool and stuff, and I don't know why you're around us.
Sure she's
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep that. Oh, gross. I said I didn't want pizza.
I said I don't want pizza. I gotta go blue shower now.
Your nose.
Huh?
Pizza doesn't come out of her.
Have you been in that kitchen?
Have you?
Actually, it's actually a rather new place. It's just like a little tiny building. It's got a blue roof to it and everything. There's the small dining inside, and then there's like outside. There's like small, like some tables, Kind of like you remember
Does it
like
have games?
no, it does not.
Flames.
This place is stupid.
You're actually pretty lucky to have the little pizzeria here in this little town.
I mean, it's wonderful.
The town is, like I say, it's probably only like 400 to 600 people. You know, so it's
Yeah, there's nothing going to plumbing. It's
yeah, I mean, it's kind of like it's almost
no more buckets except for your farm.
Yeah, yeah.
So, you go ahead over there.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Much.
I mean, we can try to hitchhike if he really wants to.
Yeah, all right, cool.
I look up another. There is nobody driving, guys.
Everybody's on bicycle. You guys on bicycle floor. You all right?
Where are you going, huh?
I've got the basket.
You got the basket? He's like, okay, here we go. I'm only 93.
All right, so you guys head on over to the
This doesn't
pizzeria.
seem to be working.
No, it's good pizza. Ah, bummer.
Your parents did give you some money, so you might as well.
Totally sucks.
Yeah.
Do they sell pizza by the slice, or do you have to get a whole pizza?
You can buy pizza by the slice there.
Sweet.
It's a sombreros.
It's a Sbarro.
One of those, or one of those, and one of those.
So you kind of basically kind of pile into the place. As you're kind of walking on in, you do notice there's a couple other kids there. They got there just before you, and they're kind of sitting down, kind of talking and laughing amongst each other. You do kind of know one of them is for you guys. Lars, Henrik, and Ulf. All go to your basic your school.
How are they?
About 12 or 13 years old.
So they're our age.
Lars, Henrik, and Wolf. Okay.
Wolf.
Wolf. Wolf. Well, like,
Function that
You made it all.
Oh,
Really low.
You gotta house. The other two guys, he's got
My own big teeth you have.
The werewolves, I know how to kill them. Silver. I got my fork.
you guys kind of go and kind of get your piece and everything, and you can kind of come back and basically kind
Yeah, we'll
of
name this in the pizzeria.
Extra garlic.
and kind of you're just kind of like talking and eating your pizza and everything like that.
Brothers, I know exactly what's going on.
Well, you can kind of hear the three kids, as they're kind of talking and everything. You kind of pick up. Can't really hear everything they're saying, but you can kind of pick up. Oh, I bet he was like killed by like a Russian spy or something. It's like, no, I bet he was eaten by a bear. And they keep kind of talking about some gruesome death or something like that.
What are you guys talking about?
Kind of Lars kind of stops and like, nothing you would want.
You don't know that.
I'm probably wearing an Evil Dead shirt. Are you sure?
Could have been a,
Might be a
Russians. The Russians are bears, so maybe it was a Russian scent bear.
He goes, saw a dead body.
What? Seriously?
walk down the tracks to go find it.
Did you poke it?
Maybe.
Wow.
I bet you wouldn't though.
Whatever. I poked plenty of them.
And now he's got space.
Whatever.
Where? Where'd you see the body,
You're
man?
too scared to even go out there. It's out in the woods.
Really?
Woods all the time.
Which way?
Which one? Where?
We live in the woods.
To the east.
You're in the woods.
Just on
Okay.
the Koonsberger Road.
What kind of body? Like, it's been there a while. Is it all busted
Some
up?
guy.
And
all
rotten.
bloated and grimy. And
Oh, man.
When did you see it?
bugs.
Really?
Hey.
Still cops?
Huh? No, why?
Yeah, cool.
Then no one would be able to go see it.
I know.
My kid's a 12-year-old kid.
Hey,
It's really good.
like, what are you like charging to go see the body?
I was just gonna ask that.
How much?
How much?
I don't think you'd have the guts to go out there anyway.
Oh, yeah?
So why would I charge you?
Let's get the pizza to go.
Yeah,
Hold on.
yeah. We can eat it on the way.
Yeah.
Then we can Ralph it when we see the body.
Look, dead boy. If you puke on the body, it's extra points, right?
But that'd be evidence. We don't want to do that.
Oh, no, yeah. We can trace that pizza right back to us.
Yeah. So you want to go out
Not a
there?
whole
You
lot of
think you can
DNA
take
going on.
handle it? See
Yeah.
that body?
Yeah, if there is
Okay.
one.
No robot.
So it's out on the Koonsberger Road, and it kind of gives you kind of directions. It's kind of going like you're going to Sinharma, whatever that, or Hamra. But then you kind of cut off and go. You kind of cut off to the east and go out into the country and everything. You know, there's a few farms out there, and then it kind of goes out quite a ways to shore. Kind of like.
It's pretty much in New Zealand.
Kind of like going down this way, and then you kind of cut over here.
Where? New Zealand.
Is all liquor still on the table?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you pass it down, please?
So what? I mean, are you like for a price? You guys aren't gonna go?
Huh?
You guys aren't going?
We've already been there.
Oh,
And you probably Ralph. So chicken.
Eating pizza, aren't I?
he's got a point.
Yep.
You can see like the wolves like.
We don't want to go with those guys anyway. They're losers.
It's no fun.
Well, we're the ones that found it anyway.
Yeah, that's not at first. Well, cool, man. Thanks.
Maybe they made it.
He kind of smiled like, yeah, let us know if you can deal with it.
Okay. Yeah.
That's like oblivious to someone being a jerk to him.
Yeah.
Well, I should say Johnny. Johnny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sweet.
You're
So you
nothing
guys-
like your arcade character.
No, man. I do have martial arts, though.
He thinks he knows martial arts.
These are from Chuck Norris.
He's the
Yeah.
kid who gets everybody together with broomsticks and plays
Oh,
ninja in the air.
did you buy his denim pants?
Denim
He
pants.
had a pair of denim pants that he had made, marketed himself, that allowed for martial arts.
No.
Yeah.
No, I didn't have that.
Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris.
Wow.
My dad had met him, and then, or I think I met him too at the time. And
Probably,
he gave me
yeah.
these gloves, his fingerless gloves, so I wear them everywhere. That's my focus. So, yeah.
And when they put them out to sell them on the racks at the stores, the other jeans walk away.
Yeah.
Have to do a Chuck Norris jokes.
That's pretty good.
Okay. So just tell me what you guys are doing.
Let's eat some pizza and go see a body.
Oh yeah, I just
Yeah.
took mine down.
Yep.
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Finish your pizzas, or you grab them and run outside.
I scarf one down, wrap the other in a napkin, put it in my coat pocket.
I just bought one piece, you pigs.
It's gonna get all greasy. It's gonna get all greasy.
It's how you keep your cowboy figure.
Yeah.
So what if we do find a body? What if that dude was lying to us?
I have my steak for it. I'm gonna draw it.
Yeah. Beat him up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
We'll find out. We'll find
The
out.
guy's lying to us.
Okay, that's cool.
Okay. You basically kind of head out.
Body. That's what we do.
We know we'll bury it.
Then we'll see one.
You kind of head out south, out of town, southeast, and then basically kind of cut off going out to the country and everything. There's a few.
To the country.
There's quite a few along that road. There's quite a big, huge farm fields and everything, and then basically eventually that's just going down the Koonsberger road, the main road there. When you kind of cut off, it gets more like wooded area, but then there's still some more farms and stuff like that. And as you kind of continue on, you do see there is a farmhouse. Probably not really. You don't think it's really part of a farm, but it's out there. It's like an old farmhouse, and it's got like a wooded fence, small wooded fence along its boundaries, everything. And as you're kind of going by.
Dead body comes to the gate. Get off my lawn.
Hey, get down here.
I'm just trying to sleep here. I'm trying to get some eternal rest.
Take a picture. It'll last longer. Everybody else taking a picture.
Bernie.
Zombies got a zombie.
Get a Bernie.
Bernie's on there.
Basically, as you kind of come, you kind of churn. There's a corner there, and you're going to churn like the house is here, and you're kind of coming this way, and then you kind of churn that way. There's a field all over here, and probably the first thing you see is over in this field there is one of the penguins. I don't know. A penguin.
One of the.
He's got a tuxedo on, and he's dancing.
And he thinks it's so hot.
That's what they put on the pizza.
It's so hot.
Oh,
Who
okay.
got the
And
mushrooms?
it's basically something that's used for the loop.
Okay.
Because those, because as you can see, the particle accelerator is like 3 different rings, and they go around, and one of them does come pretty much right through your town.
Yeah.
But they're also used for just, no one really knows what they're used for. But usually mostly some sort of scientific, like they could monitor the ground and the soil or the weather, and stuff like that. They can be used for different stuff and everything. And that probably does kind of catch your attention as kids, even though you kind of do see them all over the place. It's kind of like, oh, yeah, we kind of seen that before, but it's still kind of cool.
Yeah.
But as you're kind of riding by and you kind of glance over to the house and everything, out in the yard, you see what looks to be like a little robot. It basically
Oh shit!
looks like you remember Tweaky from Buck Rogers? Kind of like that, but without the funky head, the funky helmet part on the head. It's just looks like more like just a regular head, everything. And it doesn't have the big old fucking professor thing, whatever that was. And it's just kind of in the yard, kind of playing, not really playing, but just kind of like moving around, like it's picking up sticks and kind of moving it over and everything. But then it kind of stops as you guys kind of passing by and everything, and kind of looks and cocks its head up, and then you can kind of see it like kind of wave at you.
Have I ever seen one like this before?
Actually,
Do they
no.
normally wave at us?
Huh?
Do they normally wave at us?
No, not really.
Oh, cool. What's that?
Most of them don't have arms because go ahead and roll your. What do you have?
Tech program,
It would
calculate,
be.
tinker.
I need a character sheet of my own so I can read them.
Or investigate.
Investigate. Roll investigate.
Anybody who has it?
So, how do we do this again?
Well, let's see. Hold on. Let me get the skills because I don't think I'd be
Bob took
investigating.
me up this. Don't forget to check out our YouTube and our other social medias.
And on that Instagram.
Did we get
Check out our pants. Chuck Norris approved.
last week's put up on YouTube?
Knock on my
I gotta upload it. I gotta upload it.
Still have to do it. Okay.
That's what I was trying to ask.
Our apologies to our Facebook viewers last week. The feed just went.
Yep.
We were recording okay, it just wasn't going.
Oh, that part.
So there will be a sectional part 1 and part 2 probably, unless we can edit them together.
That was weird. It's completely no
Shut down.
upload.
Could have been
I didn't
something on
even
the
see
service
this
that just
second
That's what I'm
part.
thinking.
Well, we continued playing, but he just recorded it.
Oh.
So the live stream just shut off in the middle of it.
Yeah. Okay.
Weird.
So that's what you mean.
You can use
now it's an exclusive.
program. Tech.
Now I roll.
So, what do you have in program?
2.
2, and that is under tech. So you're gonna take those 2.
6-siders.
Yep, 6-siders.
Well, doesn't he also take the tech?
Yeah, and the tech, all of it.
So
that
5
gives-
dice.
So 5 dice, and basically count up how many 6s.
Oh yeah! How many 6s?
Yeah.
I got 2 6s.
Okay. Now, typically, you only need 1 6 to succeed.
Okay.
Sometimes, if you get more than 1 6, if you get more than 1 success, sometimes you can buy an effect if it's applicable.
Okay.
In this case, it's probably not too applicable. You're just looking for information. And it's basically, you kind of know, no, you've never really seen robots like that. You've seen some small robots, you've seen some bigger robots. I mean, and most of them never really look too humanoid that you've ever seen out in public around here. You know they do exist, but they're probably more like that, those, like they are right now, where we've built these interesting robots, but now we're going to go back and we're going to build these ones that are humanoid. But they're like at the more of the research stage and everything like that. They're not out for public sale or anything like that, you know.
The NS5.
I'm like, cool, and I probably almost ditched the mic because you're almost. I start.
Make a move roll.
All right, move.
Yeah.
Do I need to also declare writing on the other?
Well, it's for him to control it.
I got a 6.
Okay. So yeah, he wobbles and you're kind of sitting in the back going, what are you doing?
Guys, it's one of them prototype CM3487 robots.
C3POs?
Yeah. I'll start walking over there and I'm like, is there a fence? Or
Yes, there is a fence.
I'll run right up to the fence.
Okay.
I'll start waving at it.
Okay, you kind of wave at it, and it kind of waves, and you can see it's got now. It's got like the LCD screen, and it's got like the eyes,
Yeah.
you know, and it's basically they kind of bright up. They kind of start out small, and as you kind of come up, they kind of grow bigger in the screen and everything, and it kind of continues to wave at you.
I'll like beckon it over. Do I know if they talk or not? Or
No, they usually don't. You've never heard of robots talking or anything like that.
all right.
It seems a little hesitant, but it might take a few steps over. It seems like it's got a few sticks, and it kind of like drops it on the ground and everything, and it kind of slowly kind of walks on over. And probably gets maybe like a few feet or anything, and then it kind of stops.
Can I reach to the fence and pick up a stick?
No, it's like a wooden fence,
Oh, okay.
not like a gate. You know, where they're part. It's actually all solid planks.
Is it? Is there a house there then? Or
Yes, there is a house.
okay.
Inside the robot?
Yes, inside that robot.
I'll be like, where's your controller? Is he in the house?
It kind of looks,
Beep, bop,
kind of moves his head a little bit, and his eyes kind of like rotate a little bit and everything, and then he kind of maybe looks over towards the house.
Okay.
He's not too. It doesn't look like he's. Roll your empathy.
All of us or just me or
Well, you're the one dealing with him, so.
empathy?
What are the rest of you guys doing? You can.
I shot my buddy and I'm scanning the horizon for like a bunch of birds that might be feeding on a dead body out in the field.
I got a
I'm kinda
5.
looking for the dead body.
Roll investigate for me.
I got a 5.
You got a 5. Well, that's not a 6 then, right? Okay, so no.
I was gonna,
I just want to confirm that.
Yeah, sure. I confirmed that you rolled a 5 and then you failed.
Excellent.
is there a name on the mailbox in the front of the house? Because I want to know.
Soldrin.
What?
Wonderful.
Soldrin.
Soldrin.
I got 3 6s.
You got 3 6s.
666.
No, you don't see any bodies or anything like that, but you do see over by the penguin. There's rabbits, kind of going around, hopping around, and
You know the rabbits devour the dead.
They are.
actually, you can see one rabbit go up behind the other rabbit, kind of die, and then all of a sudden you see another rabbit pop out.
And you see the robot going.
Well, I'll basically, he's probably just kind of geeking out a little bit. So he's just kind of looking at the robot and thinking about parts and just like, oh, wow, that's cool. It's one of those. And, yeah.
Like, how far down did they say the body was supposed to be?
It's still a little ways.
Oh, okay.
So does this name on the mailbox sound familiar? Is the house like really nice, or they look like they're rich?
I'll tell you what. I'll allow you to roll investigate, but you're going to have to get 3 successes. This is something you would actually investigate, maybe, like when you go somewhere and, ask questions and stuff. But I'll allow you to make, if you get 3 successes, maybe it's something you may have remembered.
No.
Okay. No, right offhand, no.
Okay, I don't. But they're in their house. Doesn't look like it was.
But you don't know of any children in school that are your age, at least. Mm-hmm. So you don't know if they have any kids or anything like that.
Mm-hmm. The house.
Huh?
I can't tell if the house looks like it's expensive.
No, it's not overly expensive.
Just
It looks like a farmhouse.
Okay.
It's big. It's got it's probably like a story and a half.
He's got a chainsaw. That's Leatherface on it.
Yeah.
All right. I just figured rich people
Chili
would
Sunday.
like that.
Yeah, possibly, but yeah, they don't. It doesn't look like a really rich house.
Dead body from the field. Hey kids, I'm not buying anything. Don't soliciting. Now, Nick, get out of here. I'm gonna need dinner.
Robo, get that firewood ready.
And kill those kids.
It's a bunch of steak.
Put him out with the
Well,
other
I'm gonna
one.
grab a stick and like hold it over the fence like towards him.
Okay. It kind of comes forward and kind of grabs a stick and everything.
Yeah.
Sweet.
And then it kind of churns and starts moving over and goes back over and kind of puts it over into his pile.
Man, that's a useful skill, man.
Robots that can make their own weenie roast.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry, but it's cool.
Okay.
Well, we gotta come back by this way. Maybe it'll still be collecting sticks.
Oh,
Isn't
yeah.
it weird that this
Yeah,
Weird
these are
robot
expensive. It's prototype.
is out here collecting sticks?
Totally. Yeah. I mean, it should have a lot of money, or he's actually. Maybe he makes the robots.
Maybe his body is down the road. Maybe it's that guy. Oh, let's go check it out.
Yeah, let's figure it out.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe the robot killed the guy. Yeah, let's go find the body.
All right.
Over the fence. Did you kill somebody?
He takes the robot.
Let's get out of here.
You look back at the gun and the rabbits are all dead.
No, the rabbits' heads are on the stick.
The driveway.
Once we come back by.
These are the images going through our little 12-year-old brains.
Number 5
Okay.
is alive.
You kind of go ahead and take off then?
Yeah.
Okay. You do know as you kind of take off, it does kind of stop again and kind of watches as you guys kind of ride off and everything.
Our butts.
Until pretty much you kind of get, if you every once in a while you kind of check back. And until you get kind of further away, finally you kind of see it kind of disappears behind the, you can't see it behind the fence anymore. It kind of goes off on its own.
Yeah.
We're going to turn around. It's going to be there.
Until you see it in the corner, the next corner up ahead.
And he's got a Decepticon symbol. Maybe he's a Decepticon.
He's a Decepticon.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
That stick is
So he's an Autobot.
He's not a car.
Yeah, but he's in his robot form. Maybe he's like an oven or something, because that's he's gathering sticks, or Cybertron.
Transforms into like an easy bake oven.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Oh yeah.
Not really. It's
He don't like
stupid.
pizza.
Yeah. You can get banana bread.
So you kind of continue on. You kind of pass another farmhouse that's kind of off down the road a little bit, in some trees and stuff, and you can see it kind of signed up front. It looks like it's for sale.
robots.
No robots allowed. No, but it's looks like it's like for up for sale or lease.
We don't serve their kind.
And you kind of know it's just beyond this. You kind of go maybe another mile or two, and then you basically come to another cutoff where you kind of go off into the woods. About here, you pretty much have to kind of park your bikes or anything. Kind of throw them off the side of the road, maybe hide them if you wanted to or something like that. And you can kind of go down this path. That's where the Lars said the body was supposed to be.
Don't let the creepies out in the rural areas know that there's kids about. Gotta protect the house.
Yeah.
So there's a kind of a path that we're following?
Yeah, it's kind of a path.
So if
It's
I
just
want to walk my bike, because I don't like leaving it
for a little ways you can, and then it just kind of gets the bushes and branches and stuff. You'll have to kind of weed in and out. It's not a very good
Game
path.
trail we're following.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I'll just walk it in as far as I can and leave it
Yeah.
behind a bush.
So,
It's a game of life.
and you do know it does get kind of a little bit. You can tell it's been raining somewhat in the past and everything like that, and you can tell as you kind of move on, you are kind of like near a creek, and so the spring rains have kind of made the ground a little marshy and everything. And eventually, you kind of get to the area that he was talking about, and it is basically right up next to the creek and everything, and it is kind of really marshy and everything. Go ahead and make an investigation roll.
I'm sorry, did you say we see the body?
No.
Oh.
We're gonna make an investigation roll to see.
I have one.
Do we smell anything?
You got
Investigation.
Okay.
Any run? I have investigated.
No, you just roll.
Oh, you're mine.
Mine.
Yeah.
Yours.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. So for those that you made it, you do see kind of down in the really swampy area where tall foliage and everything is kind of poking out. It's they're like about 4 feet high or so. You kind of do spot what you think is like a leg, kind of set in the muck.
Hey, there's a leg.
Yeah, it's right there.
Where?
It wasn't lions.
Oh wow, man.
I give away my stick to that robot.
You can try to.
That was
Where did all the woods? It could be
You'll have to make a successful move roll.
All
You
right.
may get into trouble with marshy landscape and the creek bed.
So when you do a roll that is part of this, you just have to.
Yeah, easy to like your moves.
Are you moving closer? 72?
Yes. Two
Yeah.
dice.
Are we all moving closer?
4 dice. So
I am.
If you're going to, yes.
what's this? Okay.
If you want to move
If you're
closer.
going to move closer, make a move roll.
Everyone's like, yeah.
No.
No. No.
Nope.
No.
I got one.
You got 1.
2.
You got 2.
I was actually staying back, and as soon as they started failing, I'm like, I'm not going down there. I'm not very
I didn't
good.
make it.
Okay. So somehow you got an extra success.
Okay.
So you can try and help one of these people out. But unfortunately, only one.
You got success, right?
No, I failed.
No, you got 3 people. Did you make it? You got 1, right? Okay. So he kind of gets over to the body.
So I'm gonna push.
Yes, that's right. I forgot to tell you guys that.
I'll help him.
So there are some things you can do.
Oh, yeah. Something for
Yeah, so hold on. Although you can, it's easy for you to buy an effect for some person so that they don't have to do that. So just choose, you can choose one. Don't forget,
I'm gonna pull.
you've got luck. You can spend luck after a failed dice roll. A luck point lets you re-roll failed dice without needing to push. You cannot go back to the earlier result. You cannot spend more than 1 luck point on a single die roll. Your maximum number of luck points is equal to 15. Blah blah. Your luck is replenished after each play session. So basically, you use you choose to use luck and basically get to re-roll a single die roll.
But what wasn't the thing where you could use your pride or something?
If you think that would work. But the other one, right quick, is push.
Okay.
Push allows you to re-roll.
And we have to describe
You have to
why.
describe why. You can only be done once, immediately after the failed roll. You must describe what you do to push yourself. You may push yourself. You may push a successful roll even to get to buy more effects. When you push a roll, you must first check a condition. Choose any condition that you feel fits the story. Then you re-roll all the dice except those showing 6s. So you get to re-roll any failed dice. So now
Yeah.
you're going to do that. So right?
Yes. And
So describe what you're
Basically-
doing and what you're marking off.
actually, I'm gonna take the upset
Okay.
condition, and with my drive being prove myself, I'm not gonna let this marshy ground. I know better than. I live in a farm.
Yeah.
I can get through this. So that's why I'm
Okay.
got to do the push.
You got the
And Brad, knowing that I could spend luck and all that, I went ahead and rolled because he would go down there. It's a body, and I got 1 success. So
Okay.
just see.
Okay, I have 2 successes.
You got 2 successes. Okay.
Yes.
So now you can. Now, do any of you guys want to use luck or push? Pride. That is once a game thing. Can't remember where that's at.
What was your pride?
I'm fearless. But the push that you were doing, does it have to be based on one of these conditions? Is that what you're...
To push, you have to take a condition.
Yeah, and if the problem, and if the thing that he was doing comes with a condition, which really it does, he would get 2 conditions out of it if he failed it again.
Okay, I see.
I forget what pride
Luck might be.
does.
He's point luck.
I'm gonna help you, Mike, if you don't want to do it. I got it.
Yeah, that's fine.
And since I did get 2, I can help somebody, right?
Okay, once per pride, once per mystery, you may check your pride to get 1 automatic success in a die roll. You can check your pride after a failed roll or even after a successful roll in order to get an extra success. So that's only one per mystery can use your pride.
I see. Okay.
And that just gives you one free success, basically.
So basically, because I didn't make it, what I am is stuck in the mud.
You're going to be stuck in the mud, and you're going to basically kind of fall down, and you're going to get all dirty. And you'll check a condition for that, because either you could say you either hurt yourself, or you're going to get in trouble when you get home because you're muddy, or something to that effect. Now you do
so
have an extra success.
Even if I do fall down, I get a condition. So
Yeah. Unless, do you want to try and help one of them? And what are you going to do? You want to?
I'm helping him.
Oh, you're helping him.
Yeah.
I'll help her.
You help her.
Okay.
So that does cover everybody, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So basically,
thanks.
the two of you,
Thanks, bro.
the two of you kind of start sliding, but you then basically kind of get your footing and everything, and then you kind of see her starting to go down. And you kind of grab her and everything, and then Rob, you explain how you help him.
Actually, when I go to start off, I realize that he's kind of looking down at the ground like, I just don't know. So I just pick him up and take him with me.
Okay. That works.
Like potato sack. Here we go.
Okay. So basically, you still are kind of in the muck, but it's at least your pant legs and stuff like that. It's not your entire body. And you're basically around this. So go ahead and roll investigate again.
Yeah, everybody.
Yep.
2 successes.
Nope. Now the one cancel, or is that?
No, there's no canceling.
So I got one success.
2.
You got 2.
None.
You got 2.
Apparently, you're making money for your dice. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay.
Your dice are making.
Well, for most of you guys, you see what looks to be like a leg. It's all covered up in muck and swamp. There's bits of old foliage that's been broken down, and it's kind of laying over it, and it's got a kind of a stain to it from the swampy water and everything like that. You two, however, there's something odd about it.
It's your dad.
Good.
You just kind of, especially you, and probably you to effect, because you've seen people, in sports, you've seen, I don't know, when someone's hurt their leg, when they bruised it and strained it and stuff. The two of you kind of look at it, it's like, that doesn't look like a leg of someone who's been hurt.
Yeah.
That looks pretty, it's dirty, but it doesn't look like it's mangled or
Looks like a normal
injured.
leg.
Kind of.
Except for it's been in the weather.
Yeah.
No, I had one success. Or
You just had one success, so no, you had to have 2.
Yeah, I'd have 2. Gotcha.
I'll look around. Is there like a stick or something that's
Yeah.
sturdy enough? I'm gonna pick it up, poke the leg.
Tonk, tonk.
That's not a leg.
Tonk.
What?
Is it tonk like metal?
No, like plastic.
Plastic? Tonk.
What? Get out of here!
It's a fake leg.
It's a mannequin.
Apparently, I'm
All
not.
right, I'm gonna run. I'm gonna start. Okay, because I figure.
You're right there.
Yeah,
So you want to start and
yeah, I gotta figure this out.
I'll
What's
set you
going
down
on?
and let you go over there.
make a move roll again. Since you're kind of getting in the muck again.
Go on, Sparky.
Come on, Sparky. What am I rolling?
Move.
Let your body and move.
Hey, we could take the dead body back to them and really scare the shit out of them.
What do you got?
5, okay. You basically start sliding in there, and basically you do kind of slide all the way in and kind of get all up in your waist and everything.
I'm like, oh, Dad's gonna kill me, but I don't care.
So since you failed, mark off a condition.
So what's the condition?
You've got 4 choices there.
Careful, Brainiac.
Someone's got a character
scared,
upset,
exhausted, injured.
exhausted, injured.
Okay. Broken.
And remember that comes with a -1 die penalty.
But I could try and use my luck, right?
You could try and use luck. If you want to spend luck and re-roll 1 die.
How many luck do you get? Where's that at?
Well, it's on your character sheet. How old are you?
I'm 12.
You have
So you got 3 luck.
3 luck points.
Why didn't I ever write that down?
That's because it wasn't
you wrote it right
even
next to it.
Yeah, these ones
checked
that
off.
have like these checked offs. So
Oh.
So you have to
Actually,
use
what
the
I
one,
did was
2, 3.
marked off the one that
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't use.
There you
so-
go. Just
I just put 3 X's in there and just.
Oh, okay. So here we go.
Okay, I see. So you just roll 1 dice, right?
Just 1 dice.
Nope.
Okay. So go ahead and mark off a condition.
I'll do
Hardly worth
upset.
it.
Okay, you're
Roll
upset.
one dice.
Oh, Dad's gonna kill me. Oh man. So the movies, yeah.
But since you're down there, already in the muck, basically you can. Everybody watches as you're right in there, and basically you can start kind of throwing off this stuff. And yes, it's basically just a mannequin that's been left out there.
Oh, it's a mannequin. Fuck. Dude, I got
Since I
asked
I
him for
got
nothing.
down there with him, but I totally botched.
Okay.
So I didn't get any. So like I'm just right in the face.
Can I have it?
Cost of commission for you.
They probably use the pizza.
So I'm-
okay. They feel like we're gonna scare those guys.
I'm just kind
Bring it
of
up.
upset. So I just
Okay, that's fine. So
I'm gonna start pulling it
start
out.
working to pull it
I
out.
hope
Okay. You can kind of pull it out and everything. And basically come out. It looks like it probably came from IKEA. I don't know.
Everything's
Is it a boy mannequin or a girl mannequin?
It's a boy mannequin, it looks like.
Does it have hair?
No.
It's bald?
It's bald.
Let's go. Bumps and that's
He
it.
was taking a vacation.
bald or is it a molded hairstyle?
It looks like it's probably bald.
Chicago.
What do you guys do?
Well, I'm gonna take it back home and be alone, and I'm gonna have me. Wait a minute, it's a boy. When there's nobody else around, it's gonna come alive.
It's like a
Hi,
giant, it's
Mannequin 3.
It's like a giant Ken doll.
We need to pack some more junk on it to make it look like it's a dead body, though.
John, you want to put a beanie on it?
No, mud, crap.
Oh, that's true.
It's covered with that already.
Yeah, I'll just like rub on it.
Not you,
Make it out with it.
No, I'm rubbing my goop up on it. No, it sounds terrible.
You said it, man.
I did, didn't I?
You gooped it, man. You
Yeah, I gooped
Oh,
it.
we don't want that on there. Rudy's gonna be pissed.
Yeah, there's tomboys present.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'll tell you what we can do. We can take it back and hide it somewhere in town and tell them that we brought it back to town for them so they can prove that they actually saw it.
No, what we should do is put it out in one of their yards. Free.
Yeah.
And we went to look at that body and it wasn't there. I think he got up and walked away.
That's perfect.
And have it like something like, oh, we're here to get you
Put it into
all.
like dirty clothes and just out like in the middle of the night, go out and leave it outside. Yeah.
That's perfect.
Yeah, that's what we're
Yeah,
doing.
let's do that.
We'll take some marsh mud and smear it on the window. Oh yeah, we'll just go on their windows. Yeah.
And then, so it'll be standing up behind the tree, slightly peering around the tree
Yeah, yeah.
at the house. And we'll call him. We saw the body. It's in your front yard. Watching you.
Yeah, totally.
But we gotta have the leg out because they saw the leg. I know that's what they saw. They saw the leg.
Yeah, but the dog was a body, so they might not know it's manic.
I know what I'm saying. You gotta have the leg showing so they know.
Oh yeah, so
Yeah.
it's the same leg.
Yeah, this is gonna be great.
He can ride on my
How are they
bike.
going to tell one leg from another?
I don't know, mannequin.
Just take the leg off. That way they think that they only saw the leg.
Does the leg come off?
Yeah, it will come off.
Sweet. Ah.
Spit on his victory. Johnny King.
Sure.
That would make it a little easier to transport the whole thing. Break it down and everybody have a piece of the back.
Yeah.
Ride on my bike with me.
Yeah, wait till the cost falls over.
What are you kids doing?
Yes,
We're out of body.
we're members of the Preteen Dismemberment Society. We're actually,
Dismembered.
We're getting our body back down. That's our new name.
In our merit badge dismemberment.
and transport.
Transport.
That gives the poison ivy cluster.
TDS. Pretend disorder society.
All right, so you guys gonna break it apart and
Yeah.
head back to town, or
Yeah, try and clean up some of the mud.
okay, you try and clean it up a little bit.
I'm doing it myself. You know,
Yeah. So you kind of head back then.
You get in the creek and get all the mud off, so now you're soaking wet.
Yeah. Either way, I'm like so much trouble, but yeah.
Yeah, travel.
Trying to be a little less trouble than normal, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You kind of basically head on back, and basically as you get to that farmhouse, you can see that little robot again, and it basically kind of stops and kind of watches as you kind of come down the road.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take an arm and wave at it. Of the mannequin arm.
It kind of doesn't know what to think. Its eyes kind of narrow down a little bit.
You found my brother.
You found the thing I murdered.
I was going to take over that eventually with my AI.
Yeah. You found my wife?
We need to. I'm in her in the woods.
It's gonna be the Eva thing on us. Red ice.
You basically kind of ride a little bit closer. It does kind of wave. It seems to like look over towards Johnny, and it kind of waves at you again. But Johnny ignores him as he checks his phone.
Yeah. Sorry.
That doesn't exist for another 20 years.
It was written in the mud. There's messages in the mud. What? What? I had mud in my eye.
Here's mud in your eye, Johnny.
Go for the sweep, Johnny. Go for the sweep.
Split. Oh, and I wasn't ready for that. Okay.
Do robots have nerds?
Sure, we can have them nards.
They have the right rental attachment.
Yeah, right.
Ah.
I'm sorry, crossovers.
As you guys kind of rolling by, riding by, it does kind of look up over towards you and kind of waves at you again.
Okay. I'll wave at it
Flip you on.
Okay.
and head on.
Well, it's not a body. You want to stop and talk to your friend?
Huh?
You want to stop and talk to your friend?
We got better things to do.
We haven't
I wave at it.
Okay, and it kind of waves at you too.
Seems friendly.
Yeah. I'll wave.
It waves, keeps waving at all of you basically now.
Every time somebody waves, then Rob waves.
Got a rabbit.
I told you this thing was evil.
All right.
All right, were you gonna keep going?
Yeah.
All right. So what are you guys doing? Tell me what's going on.
Well, I got a
Follow
mannequin's
his plan.
head down my shirt.
We're following his plan.
The tomboy's pregnant.
We were told
Something outside of that though.
messing with the kids and told us about the dead
Yeah,
bodies.
so we need to ride by the pizzeria and see if they're still there.
But without the body though.
Right, somebody needs to go up to see if they're still in there.
Blame Barter bike, guys. I'll go around back.
Okay. All right. That's cool.
By this point, since we're going a couple miles outside of town or something,
Yes.
and did our investigation and back, they're probably not there. But
Yeah.
we can always peek in the window to see if they're still there.
I'll ride by him though.
Okay. You kind of ride by and no, they're not there anymore.
Does anybody know where any of them live?
Do we know where they live?
Yeah, we gotta know where,
Yeah, it's a
we gotta know
small.
where they live.
Well, it's a small town.
Yeah, we know.
Somebody probably knows somebody.
Come on, I've got a really big crush on Ulf. And I wanna
You
know
probably
where
have
he
to. You
lives.
probably have to do investigate. You probably have to investigate because if you're not really friends with them, you may not. Don't forget, this is just because they live in town doesn't mean they live right there.
Yeah.
It could be on a
You know,
farm or something.
yeah.
What would we
Two
investigate? How would we
You got two
investigate
sixes?
that?
Okay. You probably do. I'll probably say you might know where Lars lives.
Okay.
I know where Lars lives.
Or you got two too.
This is right next to you.
Oh yeah, he's my neighbor.
He's in the apartment above you.
He lives in your basement.
Wait a minute. Lars is my brother.
I forgot.
He's in a band called Motorhead. I don't know.
No wonder you kept calling me dickhead. Yeah, he lives somewhere in town.
All right. This is what we're gonna do, right? We're gonna go over there and we're gonna do the thing where we put the body together and hide it, right?
Yeah, but wait. Right.
I gotta sneak out.
Gotta wait for the evening.
I gotta be home before it gets dark.
Well, I gotta be home before it gets dark too, but then I can leave again.
I don't know if I can. I'm all covered in mud.
I'm trying to figure out how to sneak out. Yeah, I gotta be part of this.
What if I go home? Maybe Grandma can get my clothes clean before Dad gets home.
I guess you
You got more than one set of clothes though, don't you?
That's what I'm saying. If I get home before Dad gets home.
Well, maybe are there any woods around Lars's house?
No, he lives in town.
Yeah, so
I don't know if we can figure it out.
There might be some wooded areas.
Where do you guys live?
Small wooded areas. It's not like large
crazy.
wooded areas. You know, like timber. Kind of like what was that? What's
He's an
the
adult.
place outside of
It's
Knoxville?
gotta be us. We gotta do it ourselves.
I'm gonna
Not Columbia.
Icebreakers.
Yeah, Hiker Acres.
Yeah. Timber.
Mm-hmm.
Where my dad live.
Well, why don't we take the body to the clubhouse and then we'll.
You got a clubhouse?
Yeah.
No.
I didn't know about that.
Well, now I guess it's time you come
Your
through.
clothes are kind of cool.
Is that all right with you guys?
All right. Yeah.
Are you allowing girls today?
Are you a girl?
Yes.
Oh.
I guess you can't really tell.
You can flip the sign. It says "Girls Allowed," no girls allowed.
Yeah.
No, actually, you can say, why do you want girls there?
Yes.
No. He's weird. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wants girls.
Outfit.
What? Shut up, Egghead. That's nothing to do.
Oh yeah.
She's now suddenly a little Dutch boy.
Transplanted to Sweden.
Yeah, no, if I know little die, you can put my finger on it.
Came over on
My
the
fingers in the dice.
came over on the ferry.
Hard to write berries, but very small.
They don't last long. They don't do it very well.
Beat her out pretty quick.
Feel a cigarette break come on.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right, break time.
Break time.
Don't forget to check out our YouTube channel, as well as all our other things on our Linktree.
And now that I'm
All our
dressed,
social media.
Yeah, since we have a break, I would like everybody to describe your character if you can, because I'd like to draw a group picture of Tales from the Loop.
Oh, that would be good. And
That way
I
people at home can know what we do.
I look like John Connor from Terminator 2. Young John Connor.
Oh, okay. Edward Furlong as the young John Connor.
Was that the actor?
yeah, that's his name. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hair over to one
that's,
side.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was Harvey Keitel as Edward Furlong as John Connor.
As the director. Okay.
today we will find.
Sven Bergenson is like your typical 12-year-old, blonde-haired, blue-eyed, Aryan-looking, Olympic
Perfect specimen.
Yeah,
Of the 12-year-old.
Got
Right.
spots.
Yeah.
right.
Okay. Kind of a handsome kid.
Yep,
Okay.
very annoying.
There we go.
Potty break.
But my hair is black due to my father's Germanic
Okay.
ancestry. I mean, my mother was Swedish, and then died tragically in a car versus logging truck incident.
On this stage.
The logging truck won.
Yeah.
I bought the truck and the truck one.
How about you guys?
I mean, Magnus is just a farm kid from Sweden, so
Okay.
but he's pretty stock. Even though he's younger, he's actually probably bigger than most
A
everybody
little bit
else.
more like Sven, kind of built because of all the chores, or is he?
Just, I mean, when you see the
A little bit
farm
more
kids, they're
Viking.
more, yeah,
Stout.
Swarthy.
stout and out in the sun all the time, working on the farm. So
Built the muscles up, throwing all the bills ahead.
yeah, not built so much as like weightlifting, but just built from
Yeah.
working.
Gotcha. Okay. What color is his hair?
Blonde.
Blonde. Okay. Does he wear it long or short?
Probably
Collar length.
collar length,
Okay.
a little kind of long, but not overly long.
Gotcha.
Wearing overalls,
Oh, okay.
probably doesn't has more functional clothing, not so much fashionable
Overalls and
clothing.
like a t-shirt or no shirt underneath kind of thing.
Just t-shirt probably.
So
It might be cut off summertime might be cut off jean or cut off overalls.
Oh, okay. Like right at the knee, so
Yeah.
turn them into shorts kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How about you, Mike? What was John even talking? Sunglasses, spiky hair, Corvette,
Yeah.
John Cage.
What's his name? I'm sure that with the headband, from.
Oh, he looks more like Corey Feldman.
Thank you, Phil.
Okay, all right.
And he's got like the
bandana.
bandana. And he wears the big, Maverick sunglasses with the gloves. So
Fingerless gloves.
yeah, and he's got kind of blondish, but it's more dirty blonde,
Okay.
short, kind of like
Spiky. Okay.
because his dad wouldn't let him have like short hair. So I mean, long hair.
Yeah, so it's more like a crew cut kind of thing.
He's kind of long. I think.
Kind of like Corey.
Yeah,
in that picture.
Yeah, that was the other. I was kind of like his hair, but with his.
Yeah, his attitude.
Yeah.
And his son's hair short or long? Parted down the side, spiky on top, mullet.
Yes.
Okay, Tails. All right, so.
So what is his hair like? Sure.
Yeah, sure.
What's your guy's name? Magnus?
Kind of like that.
No. That's your. Mine's Magnus.
Yeah. Like part on the side.
Victor.
Oh, okay.
Got over,
Yeah.
Yeah, Victor is Dale.
Yeah, Victor. And then Magnus.
Basically, Homelander.
Oh, okay, yeah. There you go.
You're a dick.
I still haven't caught up on the rest of the boys yet. But
Is this for your intro, Mike?
Yeah.
Victor is Victor, just so you know.
Victor.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Okay, I will correct it.
Yeah, Wanda has a character, right?
Yeah. Elena.
How do you spell that?
Anna. A-N-N-A. Lena. L-E-N-A.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I get it. It's Lena Ann, is it?
Annalena was what we'd come up with.
Do you remember anything about what her character might look like? She was a rocker.
Yeah. Go back to her character sheet, see if she did any kind of
description.
What's your guy's name?
Sven Bergstrom.
How do you spell that?
S-V-E-N.
She was actually the oldest. She was 13.
B-E-R-G-S-T-R.
Oh, yeah.
Should I just see the first names?
First names.
Yeah, just first names.
Just first names.
And Boo.
Her name's Lebo.
Sorry.
Backpack, right? She has a backpack.
I don't know.
I don't think she came up with her item.
I don't think she has an iconic item.
What's yours? Oh, your leather
My
jacket.
father's, no, my father's classroom.
Annalena, her iconic item was a boombox.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
In the relationship, she had bonded with you over music.
Yeah, yeah. Same types of music. What does Lebo look like? Hair color, I know the shirt and hat and stuff.
Yours is a sketch pad, right?
Yeah.
Wade, what's yours?
The multi-tools.
Multi-tool.
And
And I think Dennis is just a skateboard, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yours is a backpack. Your focus.
It's a BMX.
Oh, like,
Oh, BMX bike.
And yours is what, the 12-inch penis?
Yes, I carry it around with me at all times.
dildos sort of from his mom's.
Whoever shall pull this forth shall be the new king. I am King Arthur. Thou to me to be knighted. I'm not thou to be. Bend over and you shall become king. No, I will not be christened in that way.
We're gonna talk it on TikTok.
I was just checking, didn't see anybody.
Hey, Sam. Ooh.
Hickory dickory up, three on this.
Hey, Hickory.
Ooh,
Hickory dickory dock?
doesn't look right.
It doesn't look like it.
What was it?
Page,
What was it?
got me things.
They got lights. They got a shelf light. Love.
Apparently they do.
Those in.
And they have passed it.
Yeah.
I thought those were made from chemicals that last forever.
They were, but forever is a time.
Forever has a time limit.
Well, CERN did start its reactor today, so maybe it's. Which I thought this was fitting for that we're playing Tales from the Loop when CERN reactivated its thing today. So
What?
Did it turn?
Certain turned on today.
yeah,
I have no idea what you're talking about. Say it again.
Chernobyl.
Oh, the Chernobyl reactor?
No, the CERN reactor. This
Oh, it's not, is that the one in
Not
Switzerland?
the not the reactor, but the
The accelerator?
yeah.
particle accelerator.
Particle
Yeah.
accelerator. Oh. I didn't know they turned it off.
They turned it on today.
Is there a little
It says
switch?
18. I think they did upgrades and a bunch of stuff, but today they turned it on. So
So
when you
they
say
were-
they're going to do Tales of the Loop today, I'm like, wow, this is fitting.
They were.
I thought that's why you wanted to do it.
No, I'm not actually that. Not into science that much.
You know, because they said last time we had all these dimensions absorbed, so now we're wondering what happened today. So
Could be.
They said they measured the hellacious energy spike.
yeah, well, they used enough power to power like Great Britain for like a month or something. For
It was ridiculous, yeah. Just from yeah.
I like my car.
Okay, well, you have quite the reactor. Is that the car from Repo? Repo Man.
Mike, what kind of clothes does he wear? T-shirts? Does he have like a denim vest or anything?
He has a denim shirt. You know that denim coat, jacket, but it's like a black.
Oh, like the acid wash black.
Acid wash black.
Yeah, okay.
He's got the buttons on it and
I
stuff.
want like Brad to have the writing and the patches all over it.
Yep. Patches from all the concerts I've been to.
Yeah.
I had the patches, but I had the buttons. On the buttons.
Yep.
But I can't have a lock because then freak out. I've got a few. So,
On the inside.
yeah.
Gotta get rid of those ones that say marijuana and stuff.
Yeah.
I actually had the buttons that had like the happy face with the bullet hole. One said "suck cheese, shark face." It's all just weird.
It's weird. That doesn't make any sense. Like, what is that, dude?
Yeah. He still has them.
I do.
I still have my old jacket.
Do you have that old denim one?
Huh?
Do you have that old denim one?
Yeah, I'm still hanging in a closet somewhere.
I have like old concert shirts, so I'm like, if I wore that, people would now be like, my big belly.
Almost wore one like your t-shirts.
My
today.
first concert shirt, the Ramones.
Yeah.
I can still wear it.
No, it's sweet.
Wow.
Dude, that's awesome. I'm impressed. No. 5 years ago, no.
Since we're talking about rabbits, I had to break out the English fruit snacks.
There you go.
All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
So, describe the scene. Describe the scene to me. What's going on? What are you guys doing?
Okay, well, are we going to take it back to there and then meet up again later, or are we going to try and do it now?
Well, what time of day is it? Dusk?
Well, it was close
like
to noon
lunchtime.
when you guys left. So I'm gonna say, yeah, it is probably early evening.
So we could probably take this to the hideout
Yeah.
while you go get changed,
Yeah, I'll hurry home for Dad gets there.
and then meet
Okay.
us back at the hideout.
And,
Okay.
and I have to go home and change series. I just totally mucked.
Okay.
Okay.
I could go. I gotta go to Uncle Rudy real quick.
Okay.
So
I can drop you on the way then. Yeah.
Okay. So you guys go home. You drop him off at Uncle Rudy's, and you guys go change clothes.
But what we
Do you
do
wanna-
in the
Anything else?
Actually, I'm gonna run by Anders, the mechanic, and
I was digging
basically, what's the process for with the anchor?
Usually we're like a back and just
Go ahead and describe the scene. Tell me what do you go talk to him about?
Actually, figured it'd be talking about how trying to get through the muck and
jersey.
basically pushing
colored shirt,
Oh, like a button up polo shirt.
basically going through to calm down and get the condition of it. So
Okay. Go ahead and role play it out, I guess, a little bit here. Basically, when you kind of probably go over and go on in.
I hang out with Anders, my
Actually, I
anchor.
heard back. No, he would have been wearing like a Steelers jersey.
He's a mechanic, a local mechanic.
So when you probably kind of go in and because you're kind of
Oh, okay.
no, you push to succeed.
Yeah.
So that's right. So yeah, so you probably probably working on like it's one of those big easy rider bikes or something like that. Probably working on the handlebars or something like that.
Yeah. I'll
Air Jordans or something.
hand him tools as he's working,
Okay.
probably just to.
Okay. So what'd you guys do today? Where's all their other kids?
Well, we found a couple of kids said they saw a body, so we went out to check it out and found out it was a mannequin stuck in the mud out by the stream out there.
He kind of chuckles.
Yeah, I almost slipped and fell, but I had to really force myself to get through it.
He goes, well, probably should have been a little bit more careful there. Besides, you think if there was a dead body out there, shouldn't you guys just told the police?
And then they never listened.
Probably not. Probably wouldn't have cared.
But yeah, it was pretty funny though, because Johnny ended up going all the way to the mannequin and got pretty much covered in muck.
Is that the one who thinks he's Chuck Norris?
Something like that, yeah.
And he goes, well, that's his fault. Well, I guess you just have to be a little bit more careful, especially when you're down around that creek bed. And you go,
delicious creek bread.
creek bed. And he goes, where was this at anyway?
That road.
That's right.
Oh, I was out east of town.
I'm going to have you roll investigate.
All right.
The girl's like, you
My
didn't find my
skill-
body. I need that body.
Still in the condition, or has that been?
You gotta throw it off, you know.
It's,
I think you just have to talk to him, don't you? I forget.
since otherwise I have to drop a die, so I was.
Let me double check. I don't think you have to roll anything. I think they're pretty forgiving on that.
I was sick today, and then everybody came with food, and I'm like, I'm fine. And I was like, I just keep thinking of likes chicken nuggets and Taco Bell. I'm like, damn it.
Yeah, fine, whatever.
You should told me I would have.
No, well, we were snacking all day, so I wasn't hungry. Now I'm like, now talking about dead bodies and pizza,
Yep.
I'm starving.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Perfect southern snack
Right.
mixes ever
We've been
made.
into
Now, I guess I should ask, is there anything you really want him? Because you could also describe to me how he talks to you, what he tells you. There's something else you maybe wanted to hear from him or something to help you out.
Basically, I was just looking because since I had the upset condition, figured I'd go to him and help, see if he'd help me calm down.
I mean, what would have helped? What would you expect him to do to help you calm down? Just in case I'm not getting
Henry
it right,
3/8 wrench.
or do you think that was good enough?
Well, actually, that's really the upset part. I figured just talking to him, getting everything, going through and describing it, and having him like, oh, okay, yeah. And just the support basically would be.
Okay. So, yeah, no, I'm just kind of making sure because you can also contribute. Like I said, you can kind of contribute how they talk to you and everything too. So, go ahead. So now go ahead and make an investigate roll.
And I love how this grown up is like, so you went and saw a dead body. Well, you really ought to be careful on the tree. It's like,
No? All right.
That's
Or
true.
you want to use luck or anything?
No.
No? Okay. So you kind of do that. No one home for you, so you can usually go change clothes and stuff.
Oh, grandma out there? Oh.
Grandma's probably there. She doesn't really get out and around very much. She doesn't have like a car or anything like that.
I'll probably scope out to make sure Dad's not at home early.
No, he is definitely not there. The car's not there.
you're kidding. Grandma's getting a dead body. Look what I found out by the creek. I replaced it with a mannequin.
This is what we're having for supper. Good meals.
Well, all right. Well, I'll come up to the back door
Okay.
and I'll come burst in. Granny, Granny, Granny.
Okay.
Granny goodness.
Granny goodness. Don't think you want her for Granny.
No.
What is it, Johnny?
I fell in the mud. Dad's gonna kill me.
Well, don't get it into the house.
Take 2 steps back. I'm like, right, okay, I'm a little bit in the house. I step back.
Hold on. She goes and gets some stuff and gets some pair of jeans and stuff so you can at least get out of that and take those off and throw them outside and I'll pick them up later and put them in the washing
You
machine.
gotta do it now, Granny, because Dad sees my ruin my clothes. I'll be in trouble.
They'll be in the laundry. Don't worry, okay?
Okay. Do you think he's gonna know that I changed my clothes?
No, I don't think he's going to know that you changed your clothes.
What's that?
That was a bonus. That was a bonus right there.
That looking as she's washing your muddy clothes.
It's that little robot with the neck.
Well, look what I bought, Johnny. They're selling them down at the kiosk.
Oh, I get arrow waving with a stick. It's a stick bot. It only picks up sticks, but hey.
But then it goes.
A rabbit head and then one with Rob's head. He's really good at picking up sticks.
So I'll have him washed by the time he gets back. I think he's not getting back till later anyway.
Okay. You sure? You're not going to tell him, right, Grams?
If he asks, I'll probably tell him, but I don't think he'll
Okay.
ask.
Okay, good. Don't like tell
I
him.
don't think he.
Don't tell him we're looking for a body either.
Okay, well, why are you looking for a body?
Well, the kid said there was a body down in the river, so we started looking at it, and I thought it was a body. So I'm like,
Ruin everything.
so we saw a body.
What river? There's no rivers on the island.
Well, it's a stream. I tell where it's at.
Island on
It's right over by the old Saldron place.
Yeah, the one's for sale. Yeah.
No. That's the other place. Saldron's down on the corner.
Okay. Is that the one with the robot?
I don't know of any robot.
There's a robot that picks up sticks in their yard. Did they sell it or something?
No, I don't know what you're talking about. They used to have a kid though.
Oh yeah.
Oh God.
So anyway, what about?
Huh?
So what was there a body on the creek?
Oh no, it's a mannequin.
Why are you fucking telling me?
That's great. Was that a bottle? Because of you, Johnny.
Well, I mean, I got money because I thought it was a body. I thought we better find the body and see if it's real, and like better
Well,
call
you
the
should
cops.
be out there anyway because it could be kind of dangerous.
Well, yeah, I know, but if it was a real body, the cops should have known or something, right? So, like, anyway, it was a mannequin, but I fell in the mud where I put it up, and so did Bram. But Bram don't want to get changed too. But I don't think he gets so much in trouble because his dad doesn't really care. But I think if it was me, my dad would care, but only because I'd be embarrassed in him.
I really don't think you should be going out there that part of the creek, okay?
Okay.
Because it can be dangerous out there, and the Soldier's already lost their child out there. We don't know.
What?
Yes, it was a couple of years ago.
The Soldier's?
Yes.
Is that the house for sale or the next house with the robot?
No, the other house.
One with the robot.
They don't have a robot.
Is it across from the CERN thing, whatever it is?
The penguin.
Penguin?
Out in the field, yes.
Oh, well, how did they lose their kid?
He went missing.
When?
I just said a couple of years ago. Did you
Oh,
ever
man.
listen, Johnny?
Yeah, of course I listen, Brady.
Are you sure you want me as your anchor? Because it is taxing.
You can't run away, so it works out great. Captive audience. sorry, I'm just upset. I took a mark on my character for condition, so I'm upset right now. So you need to calm me down and like do
Well, I'm trying to calm you down, but you keep working yourself back up.
Okay.
Take a shot of whiskey.
Melatonin and shut
All right. Well, we're out at the creek. Wasn't the body though. No.
Well, anyway, you put your fucking other pair of pants on and stop standing outside with your underwear.
Okay. Sorry, Granny. All right, I get regret.
Now you can go and grab a shirt and wash yourself off.
All right, I'll go upstairs. Calm down, and I'll come back down.
All right. She's putting your clothes in the laundry.
Yeah. Sorry, Granny. I was a little upset. I know what Dad gets.
It's fine. So you just be careful, like I said.
Okay. So someone's lost their kid out in the marsh.
It was a couple of years ago. He went missing. Everybody was looking for him. After a while, they couldn't find him, so they declared him dead.
Oh, that sucks. How old was he?
About 5 or so.
Oh, he's really young. They still live there?
Yeah, I think so.
What's he do?
Who, Dennis?
Yeah.
I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. No, Hamish.
Hamish?
Denise is the mother. Was the mother?
Oh. Okay.
Dennis and Denise.
Hamish and Denise.
Hamish and Denise.
Hamish. I'll forget that completely. So. Take a break.
Hamish.
Were you friends with him, Granny?
No, not really. I mean, it's a small town. I knew him, but
Yeah. Man, that's terrible.
yeah, yes, it is. That's why I'm telling you to be careful, because that's where they were living, and that's probably where they probably got fell in the creek and drowned or something. Who knows?
Ugh. All right. Well, don't tell Dad. If he knew I was out there, then he'd really get pissed.
Yeah, that far out on the side of the island, there are still animals and stuff there, so they probably dragged him off somewhere.
Russian bears.
Russian bears. I'm like,
Yeah.
Russian rabbit.
I'm thinking like, what? Rabbit bears.
1,000 rabbits.
1,000 rabbits.
Rabid Russian rabbit.
Rabbit bears.
I'm like, all right. Well, thanks,
See on
Granny.
the field, one
You got
rabbit
12.
pokes his head up, and then 10,000 more poke their head up and start moving forward.
All right. Well, I'll give her a hug.
Okay. She hugs you back.
And there's 6 Soviet rabbits.
Like a machine. All right. So I'll come back out.
Okay.
Head to the clubhouse.
Okay.
Do I get started?
Yes, you can lose your condition.
Use me confident.
Was anybody else doing anything? Oh, you went to your uncle. Who? Uncle what?
Rudy's.
Uncle Rudy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roofie. Uncle Roofie.
What do you want to do there?
I just tell him that I need to be out after dark and I'm still dead.
Okay.
Tell him I'm over here with you.
Okay.
We've done this before.
Okay.
Whatever, kid.
Yep, pretty much. Okay.
All right. So he's like, yeah, all right, whatever. She calls. I'm supposed to tell him you're staying over at a friend's house or something.
Yeah, it's your house, Uncle Rudy.
Well, I can say I'm staying at my house. Yeah.
Perfect.
So,
Where's my
okay.
kid at? I'm staying right in your house.
No, man. I'm staying overnight at his house.
I'm in your house.
Where are you? Are you in the next room?
Dave's not here, man.
He's not here, man.
No. You stay here. Don't let anybody else in there.
But where's Bernie?
Okay. So you guys get all back to the clubhouse.
On that one.
What's going on next?
head out to the clubhouse and
Yep, you're there.
Wait till
start
dark.
getting
Show him around and
Well, I gotta be home in time for supper. And then,
Probably most of you do.
yeah.
yeah, I gotta be home for supper. And then when everybody goes to bed, then I can sneak back out.
Yeah, we can come back after dinner.
If I can. Try.
So wait, we came back here. We're not gonna do it.
We're gonna wait till later. We gotta get home for dinner.
we're just gonna do it now.
We could just do it now.
Doesn't have to be dark.
True. It's better dark though.
Well,
It's hard to sneak a mannequin into a yard in the daylight.
nah, not really.
Well, I'm staying home with Rudy's, so I can get him out whenever I want to.
I'm gonna try, but if I can't, you guys gotta go on without me.
Go on, without me.
Oh, that's why I said just do it now. Because if you don't know if you can make it back, then we ought to just do it now.
What if you told your grandma you were staying at my house?
I don't know if that would work. Would that work?
Hmm?
Would that work or not?
What?
If I stayed the night at his house?
Good.
Tell your grandma. Just,
Okay.
we can actually go there and I'll ask if you can stay the night at my place.
Okay. Then you're gonna have to eat Granny's cooking though.
Huh?
No,
Well,
you're staying
you're
the night at
staying-
his house.
I know, but we're gonna come over for dinner. But you
I
like
gotta be home for my dinner, and if you're coming to my house, you can have dinner at my house.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Let's plan.
Okay, just do it.
That's for you guys.
When the twin SWAT powers activate?
I wonder what problem.
Yeah, I was like, what the twin quad?
I wondered what problem.
Never mind.
I'm warm up moist.
Sanitary napkin.
I'm always wet and I'm always an animal appendage. But I'm not
Superpower.
It is called tails.
Tails of the room.
Wet and always wet. You want a soggy monkey paw? Got your pick. What good is that? Super villains really bad.
Don't touch me, I'm leaving.
Wet lemur tail.
No, I'm feeling wet musk all the time.
How about a wet cow foot?
That should ring in that one, Rob.
Oh, let him fly.
All right.
All right, so we'll go
what's
to
going
your
on?
house, and
Yeah.
sure it's okay with your grandma if you stay the night at my place.
Yeah.
So was your grandma mad at you because you had dirty clothes?
No, it's cool because Dad wasn't there.
Oh, okay, so your grandma didn't.
But wait. So,
Well, actually, how about this?
okay.
You're gonna ask to stay at his house.
Right.
You ask to stay at my house. I'll ask to stay at his house, and we'll just. That way, they all think that we're at somebody else's house.
Except for me, who has to go home because I can't stay the night with any boys.
What about my sister, Elsie?
Oopsie. I'm fine. I can go home and then sneak out later.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Was she in the cardinal milk?
Why can't you stay with any boys?
I hope not. That's my little
You heard
sister.
other boys?
I can hurt boys.
Yeah, you're a boy. What? Shut up, egghead. We got something to do.
Your words give me strength.
I gotta go, man. That was like for me.
Not a boy.
Okay. So, with the exception of you
I was
two,
asking you
the rest of
about-
you are all going to lie to your parents. Is that it?
Well, technically I did too, because I told them.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but you got an uncle. So, everyone needs to make a charm roll. Charm. It is charm, isn't it?
Yep.
Yep.
One success.
One success.
All you need.
One.
Spend a luck.
Okay.
But before I leave, I'm like, oh, I tell my
No.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Okay. You got chores you need to do.
So can I go after I do my chores?
It'll be a little too late by then. You gotta go to bed.
Candle's still dawn.
That long.
Yeah, you can go after you do your chores.
Okay.
So, but you'll probably miss whatever they're gonna do. You have to wait till you get the deal. They'll come back towards the end of it. You know what I mean? Unless you guys want to wait later in the night.
We don't know that though, because he's the only.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Nobody's checking in on him.
well, that's right.
Yeah.
They'll probably want you to stay since you failed. They'll probably want you to stay and do the chores right now.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. is,
Okay.
Can I go do the chores and then?
Yeah. So basically, you guys all will get back to the clubhouse, but he hasn't come back yet.
Yeah. Well, and she hasn't either because she has to wait
Yeah.
until after dark.
So you'll have to try and sneak out. So go ahead and make your sneak roll.
Dun, 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 sneak, sneak, sneak.
Dun, 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 dun,
And that's the one I didn't take.
You out of your house.
Nope.
No.
No.
Oh, you can roll up though.
And you're trying to how would describe what happens? You're gonna get caught. Tell me what happens.
That's out the window and then onto her dad's shoulders. Thanks for the help. Oh shit.
Usually I would try to just walk out the back door,
Okay.
and I would leave like my bedroom window propped open so I could get in back into it later.
Okay.
I never did this as a kid. Oh, that's how I would do it.
Okay. Well, something happened. So your dad is probably out there.
Probably my mom. She
you're
probably
saying your
left
mom?
late.
Okay. She's the one that's drunk, right? Mm-hmm. The alcohol. Okay. So she's probably out there. Maybe drinking a little bit and everything. She kind of sees you coming out. She's like, where are you going?
I was checking on you.
I'm right here.
Yeah.
Shouldn't you be in bed?
Shouldn't you?
No. I'm the adult here. You get right back into bed. You got no school tomorrow, but
Fine.
you're not going anywhere tonight.
Fine.
And you get a condition.
On a conditioner or a conditioner?
Conditioner.
I am
Okay.
it.
So you got two people that don't show up.
What are we gonna do? We wait?
I don't know. This is different.
We need to stick to the plan.
Maybe we should have done it earlier. He was right. I bet he curses.
What?
Yeah. He seems kind of like a wizard.
What a third.
Could be.
Yeah. The farm boy.
He's gonna like hex a cow on you.
Could be. Maybe he's gonna turn you into a goat.
Look at those eyes, man. Those eyes.
Yeah. Well, that other guy's not coming either.
It's a girl, dude.
It's a girl. Why not coming? He's got a girl over there. She's over there.
He is a she. It's really is a girl. That is a female woman.
Right. At his house. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Oh man, no wonder I gotta do your homework.
You sure you're not the one smoking weed?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Well, thanks for confirming.
Seriously?
Just some of that second hand smoke.
Yeah.
His eyes are a little red.
If we want to go try and sneak him out,
I think that might make it worse.
Who? Well, we don't want him. Yes. We should do that. Oh, no. What?
I don't think that's a good idea. Because if they got busted trying to sneak out, and we go over there and try and sneak him out, and they get busted again, then we're busted too.
well, Magnus has probably got stuck doing chores. I mean,
Nah, that's not it.
we can go
Yeah, but
ask.
he's a woman.
Yeah, that guy you're telling me is a woman. He's
Yeah, he's probably doing some magical You know,
Not a woman, just a
He's out
girl.
in the woods with his coven sisters making all kinds of hoopsie walla. Trying to curse all of us. She's wanting us all to die.
well, then we better go over there and stop the spell before it actually cuts.
That's right, we should. We
Probably bring the mannequin back to life.
I bet you're right. Dude.
But we've got the mannequin.
I know we're gonna come back to life right here and eat our small
Where's that
brains.
damn robot at? You can help
You'll
us.
be safe, dude.
That's okay. If that's the case, we'll just kick it in the nards that he doesn't have.
It doesn't have
Like I
nards.
said, we'll just kick it in the nards he doesn't have.
Okay, maybe the spell will bring it nards.
Ooh, gross.
Oh, yeah.
You rubbed the goop on it.
No, I didn't. It was my nards.
It's going after you, dude.
Yeah, you got your stank on it.
Well, you rub your goo on it then.
I'm rubbing my goo on it.
Well, draw some nards on it or something so it doesn't come
All
back.
right, we need to calm down.
That would be really funny if we put anything with those big nards on it.
Nards on the chest.
Yeah, then he got some chesticles.
Then we can write his name on it. On what's the kid's name?
Lars.
Lars. We can write Lars on his testicles so he knows it's his.
What is wrong with you, dude?
Nothing.
He's an egghead.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why.
Okay,
All right.
that explains a
It's
lot.
dark. The four of us.
Should we try?
Yeah, four of us.
We should check on the others. Not necessarily try to help them get out, but at least see what the hell's going on.
We'll leave a note saying we went on ahead and joined us en route.
Well, just say, leave a note saying we're checking on you, then going on around.
Yeah.
I don't think that's necessary.
Not necessarily check on them. They're part of this shindig.
We can just swing by and
For
see.
one, to start with, if you try and check on Magnus, he lives out in the country.
I'm his
Well,
neighbor.
actually, in the chat, neighbor.
Oh, yeah, that's true, too. Yeah.
So you'd have to go all the way out there and then all the way.
Yeah. In the dark.
Scared?
No, just a little safety precautionary
Ain't
thing.
nothing out in the dark.
The mannequin fear.
Famous like
Robots. And other shit. Like
rabbits.
Rabbits.
Well, what time is it now?
Dark. That's when we wanted to do this, was in the dark. So that we would
That's
be
probably-
less likely
About
to be
like 9
seen.
o'clock.
Well, it was his idea and he's here. So
Well, actually, except remember, they're more northern, so they actually have longer days,
Yeah.
less night.
So when
In
would
the
they
summer.
get dark?
So I mean, is it before or after midsummer?
Well, first of all, you guys
I think it is
went
like
home
midsummer.
for dinners. So let's say about 6 o'clock or so. And you had to do chores. And it probably gets dark maybe around, I don't know for sure.
Well,
Are you going to look that up?
Yeah.
9 or 10, something like that.
In the summer.
It gets dark and
Remember, we're in Thailand.
Here in Illinois, it's darkish after 9 on the 4th of July. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
right now, there are people on probably Facebook from Sweden going, "You guys are stupid!
All right.
You're never talking about
Today,
no,
nightfall in Sweden and Stockholm is 11:23.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, that's the white nights. It actually stays. The nighttime is shorter.
Well, I was
Further
hearing that about
north.
Alaska, but I don't know anything about
Well, it's
Scandinavia.
it's actually the same kind of the same
Right,
latitude.
right.
So
Yeah.
Well, you guys are going to be waiting for a while for it to get dark.
Yeah.
Well, then we got time to go see everybody else then.
Right.
so they
Mom
may
will
be
definitely be asleep by midnight.
So let's go check on them.
All right.
Well-
so you can go check on them then.
okay.
We're not gonna like go up and knock on the door. We're just gonna try to like ride by the house.
To drive by?
Yeah.
Surreptitiously.
Yeah.
The mannequin punch
Put your bandanas on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I would probably meet them on the way.
You can probably get done by the time they get out there anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you probably hit his place first, and he's probably finishing up his chores. Yeah, he had to do chores and
He
everything.
sees us. Hold on, I'm almost done. Wait a minute.
Let me put this cow up.
I'm gonna read some of this pig. I'm right back.
That was being simple. And then I gotta do some coven stuff to bring it back to life. I knew it.
Yeah, I'm like real suspicious. I'm like, what's he doing?
It's not
Magic?
shoveling.
Right?
Okay, so we
Shovel man.
you go over to her house.
Yeah.
It looks like you don't see her outside. Her bike's out there. Her
Black kids out there?
Yep, it's up on bricks.
Shit, you got Jack, man. That's why she couldn't make it. She's probably wandered off in the woods, gonna be dead like that little 5-year-old was wandering out there. Oh no!
Didn't hear that though.
What do you guys do?
We don't know which room she's even in, so
You probably do know.
I'm gonna try to sneak around the back of the house.
Magnus knows which room.
Hmm?
Magnus probably knows which room.
Oh.
I'm gonna sneak up.
Cause we're neighbors.
Is her mom still outside?
Mom's crazy. Don't go.
We are back.
Probably not. No.
Oh, okay.
But you can see lights on inside the house.
Okay.
The one-story house.
Yeah, 1-6, excuse me. I'll sneak.
What the hell are you sneaking?
Yeah.
Okay. You can sneak.
I'm trying to sneak up to the window that he says is her window.
Okay. You kind of sneak up there.
I have a rock ready to throw this
Listen
in
for
the
her mom. Is her mom still like in the back of the house making noise or?
Yeah.
Yeah, stupid piece of furniture.
You do see her in her room.
Her?
Yeah. What are you doing?
Him, I mean?
What is your problem with genders?
Because she looks like a tomboy. He doesn't know it's a girl. He doesn't have a high intelligence.
What are you doing? Reading Teen Beat magazine.
Don't peek in the window.
Oh, David Slater.
So she's a tomboy and you're a peeping Tom.
Matter of fact, describe your room.
And, you know, it's on the second floor. Or the first
Oh,
floor?
it's
like
on.
one story.
It's a one-story house.
Yeah.
It's towards the front of the house, and there is a window, like I said, that I left cracked open. There are posters, but also like the Teen Beat magazine articles, the pictures out of music magazines,
magazines, yeah.
all over the walls.
Sounds on.
David Carradine.
You're right.
Not David Carradine, the
David
kid.
Hasselhoff.
The kid.
He's famous.
David Hasselhoff, yeah. That's what,
No,
Partridge Family. The actor,
David
singer.
Cassidy.
Thank you.
little.
no.
That wasn't
That's the
80s.
70s. That's
We're in the
60s and 70s.
80s.
You've been like Max Headroom.
Well, Sweden can lag behind a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. But they probably have their own people too.
So I'm gonna.
There's like, aha.
So I'll do the whole up against the wall, peek into the window. I'm gonna do the up against the wall and peek into the window thing.
Okay.
See if I see him in there.
Oh, who? The father?
No, him.
Him.
He thinks that.
God damn it! Will you stop doing it?
I'm keeping up with characters.
Yeah. He's in that.
Yes.
He's in that house. That thing that's sidling up along the side of the house. Da, 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 da.
Yeah, I'm probably actually sitting at a desk in my room reading something.
Okay. Yeah. You see him reading a book.
That's him.
Encyclopedia.
Do I notice that the window's cracking?
Yes, you do notice.
See my head pop runner.
My mom in bed?
Maybe.
Maybe. I can usually hear her go to bed, I think.
Either way, you're still going to have to make a
This
sneak
is the
roll.
third window. Smash right back.
Get the sneak roll.
Don't forget your condition.
Oh. I can't do it.
Can't do it.
I don't think I can.
Or you can think of a different way to do it. Or you can think of what do you want to try and do to get out?
Give me the mannequin. Old Ferris Bueller.
Actually, I can go right out my window
Next,
instead of going through the
next
house.
I'm looking at the crack in the window going,
Well, you would still kind of have to use sneak.
Yeah.
That's the thing. What's your sneak? It's like real low.
my sneak?
Hers.
Oh.
I
We
only
know you're
have the body, so
Now he can try and help you sneak.
You can try to help me sneak.
and they'll give him one. They'll give you one extra dice if you're saying you don't have to roll anything. You're just giving her an extra dice by saying you're helping.
Yeah, I'll give you an extra one. I'm helping you to sneak.
But if she fails, you both suffer condition.
Yeah, I know.
I failed.
You try luck, or you can push.
Can I push? Or does she have to push?
No, she has to.
But you give yourself a condition.
Scared would be the next condition.
Yeah, scare would be the next condition.
Or what was your pride?
Fearless.
You could use pride.
And how did that work again?
That gives you an automatic success.
Oh, it gives me an automatic.
But you can't use it in this mystery anymore until
You can't use your
you
pride.
can't use it again for the rest of the adventure.
Yes, I do that.
Okay. So we'll just do that instead of him helping you. So you use your pride, and basically you're quietly get out the window and basically join the rest up. So, all right, what's next?
Oh, we got everybody. So now it's
Sweet.
what was the plan?
Yeah. We're gonna go to Lars' place, hide this mannequin out in front, and make it look like
I
it's
take his head
bog.
back, put back under my shirt.
Okay, let's go. And I brought some cool stuff for it. I get in my backpack and I have like the plastic Halloween mask with the string of like Bela Lugosi's Dracula. So I'm gonna in a vampire cape.
Okay.
So I'm gonna dress it up like a vampire.
Okay.
So put the cape on it, put the mask on it, and the mask has the glow in the dark, like highlights it. That way you'll see it.
Okay.
So we're gonna go out to Lars's place and try and sneak it onto his property.
Yep.
Yeah, we ride the 12 miles back into town.
Maybe 8.
8.
Probably not that far. Probably better go 3 or 4 miles.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
I'm sorry, I keep picking on my wrong house.
Okay. So basically, yeah, you can pretty much do that. Just make sneak rolls, I guess, for you to get away. But like I said, if any of you get extra successes, you can give it to somebody else.
I had 1 success.
I had one.
You got 3.
I didn't have one, so
I didn't take one of those.
Hey, all right.
he'll take another.
I busted.
2.
So you're giving 2 away. Did you make it?
Yep.
Okay. So you guys kind of set all that stuff up.
Come on, Poetry. We're sneaking now.
What's that?
It's like, come on, Poetry. We're sneaking now. Since the work, they can't sneak for sure.
So describe to me what's going on next.
Okay. I got them all set up.
The entire time I'm staring at him.
All right. Well,
Trying to
I
see
get
how
mud on
he's
my
old.
I get mud on my hands. And I'm gonna go up to the kid's window and like
So I'm not that
mirror
near
him like they're like.
Okay.
So it's like the bog mud. So it's like that.
Okay.
Okay.
Are we smearing all the windows or just
No, just his.
okay?
Because we know it's him. And like, oh wait, we'll make it look like it was trying to get in. So I'll put the mud like around its hand, around the window. It's like,
Right. I'm gonna help set up the mannequin.
His window's not open at all.
No. Yeah.
I'll be helping set up the mannequin.
That's why you gotta go.
Wait a minute. Take a page out of my sketchbook and write a letter to Lars. It says, Lars, we went to look for the body and it was leaving. It was walking out of the swamp and it glared at us. I think it's some sort of vampire and he might be headed to your house. Signed, wrong. And I'll fold it up and write Lars's name and I'll kind of go over to the front door. Do they have a mail slot or something?
No, there's probably like a mailbox.
Is there a way to slide it under the door?
Probably not. This is Sweden. You kind of want it weatherproof.
Put it on,
you
put it on
know.
the windowsill.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when he opens the window, he sees it, and then he sees the
I'll
smears.
put it in the window.
Okay.
Like up in the windowsill.
Okay. All right.
All right. There. Oh, I go to school tomorrow. I never saw any note.
Together.
Let's go to school tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
No, dude, pizzeria on pizza place tomorrow.
Wait a minute. Who's the sneakiest one? Who's really good at sneaking?
Not me.
barely him.
Yeah.
Let's all get on our bikes. You go up, knock on the window, and sneak away.
All right.
And then we'll rendezvous over here. Then we can leap.
Okay, sounds good.
I don't know if that would be sneak or movement because he's got to be fast. But jocks.
Probably both.
Yeah. So
And then, well,
we'll get on our bikes.
we'll have to hide around the corner so we can watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, get a good place to watch first.
Yep.
I'll go there too, and then I'll go over and do it.
Okay.
Okay, so go ahead and make your sneak.
1.
That's all you need. And then move.
Well, this is to do the knocking, or
Just get away.
for the most part. 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. That's all you need. So, describe what you're doing.
So, when I sneak up to the window, for half a second, I think, I should just break the window. That'd be really cool. No, but I don't do that. So, I literally hit, I don't just knock on it, I'm like, hit it as hard as I can, and then take off.
Okay.
But I'm trying to break it.
Okay.
Probably hit the frame.
Yeah. Big hit.
Okay. You guys go back and you
Take
join
off
up
like
with
a
them.
battle. Yeah.
Where are you guys hiding?
Like somewhere across.
Yeah,
like
down the
across-
street.
down the street,
Okay.
behind some bushes or something, or behind a fence.
Okay. And it's still, well, it's supposed to be, you're doing this at dark night.
Yeah.
When it actually got dark and everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Midnight in Sweden.
Midnight after your ways.
Mike, roll 3 dice for me.
I got. What do you want?
Just tell me if you get it 6.
Yep.
Okay. You can probably hear, or you can see like the curtains move or something like that. And you can see a light from the inside, and then probably probably after a bit you can probably see what appears to be his dad or something comes outside.
We're like hiding, extra hiding now. Like,
Everybody.
Roll another three dice for me.
okay.
I got another 6.
Okay. So he probably goes over to the window and everything, and the window kind of opens up, and then he kind of looks, and you see him kind of doing something, and then he kind of looks over and is like, what the hell is that? And he kind of goes over towards the tree and everything. What? Hell. It's Halloween?
It's a Halloween.
We got his dad. He did it in July.
So he kind of like grabs it and kind of like moves it around, just checks it out and everything, and then kind of drags it back up to the house and everything. Oh, he's taking it inside.
My man.
Sorry, man.
Go find your real body.
And you can probably hear Lars probably asking, is that a mannequin? And he's like, yeah, I think so. Why? Is this yours? No. And he goes, there's this piece of paper there on the windowsill. All right, I'll grab it. And then he kind of takes the mannequin. He just kind of throws it up in front. He doesn't take it inside. He kind of throws it up on the porch or something like that. And then he goes back on inside.
I'm not rolling my sneak to get up there and get it.
I know he's gonna be in trouble.
So apparently Lars knew there was a mannequin.
No, okay.
Oh well.
Damn it.
That was uneventful. It was funny though.
So maybe we gotta get back to the module.
But that was the module.
That could be. Who knows?
Yeah, could be. Man.
Of course, the fallout from this is later because I don't know what you wrote on that note.
Yeah, I forgot to.
I do not know that you made me the foil of the whole operation.
Let's make note of that.
So I guess there was no body out there then. That's a bummer.
Well, there is a body
Yeah,
actually.
that 5-year-old kid's probably strung all over the place.
What?
I didn't know.
We
that.
said this was the body.
No, Granny was telling me there was a body.
How does your granny know if there's a body?
She
the,
knows she's
house,
old.
the house with the robot.
The
Was it-
soldiers?
Yeah, the soldiers. Yeah. Well, you know it then.
Well, their name was on the mailbox.
Oh, yeah. Well,
What are you talking about?
well, the soldiers, they had a 5-year-old and he got missing in the bog. And everybody went looking for him, right? But they never found his body.
When was this?
a while ago, right?
About 2 years ago.
About 2 years ago. So maybe they took the brain of the child they found and put him in the robot. Or maybe they bought a robot to fulfill their need to have a child. One of the two.
Yeah. Their kid collects sticks.
That's weird. But
Yeah. Well,
whatever. You never can figure out adults.
no, but, I don't know if they tuck it in at night or what, or feed it porridge. Anyway, so they're put it in 3 bears.
Right on its head.
There you go, Sonny.
So you think his brain might be in the robot?
It's possible. Anything's possible around this place.
But you said they never found him, right?
I know, but maybe they found another kid and put his brain in the. I don't know.
Is that what happened to him?
No, they didn't put a brain in.
Anyway,
When they were
so
handing
they're
out
getting
brains, he thought they said trains and he hid behind the door.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so there is technically a body out in the bog somewhere, which is that little kid wandering in the bog looking for souls. Having mannequin bodies. Maybe
We should go back out there tomorrow.
Maybe he's looking to go back out there tonight.
He's looking for the world's best stick.
See, if the robot's still out collecting sticks, and if the house is all dark, it's probably killed all the people inside.
That's true.
Or
I'm in his house, so I can do whatever.
Porch lights on, the robot's not out. They probably put in this little bassinet thing.
Yeah, so you can like eat his porridge.
Wouldn't that be weird if we look at the windows and they're rockabye
How tall
robot?
was that robot?
Huh?
How tall was the robot?
How tall is a 5-year-old? I don't know.
That's all as a 5-year-old kid.
No.
Okay,
3 feet.
Yeah.
three. Okay.
How tall is Squeaky? About 3 feet.
About 4 feet.
He was about, he was a little taller.
Probably about 3 and a half, something like that.
Beep.
Way to go, Buck.
Well, you guys want to ride out there tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna bikes. We're here. Let's do this thing.
All right.
Okay.
How else we gonna do any fun?
That's right.
Okay. You kind of ride out there.
Ice pirates.
Yeah, we missed the Ice Pirate.
We get to scare Lars. To
Yeah, I didn't get to hear him scream like a little girl.
Yeah. So now we'll go out and check if these robots are eating people or if they're just sleeping with bunnies or penguins.
With the people.
You go out there and the lights are off in the house. I don't know what's that. I'm surprised.
He wants the salty.
Not the sweet.
Well, that's the sweet. That's the sweet to go with the healthy. It's a special hearing pack.
And that's the night we need a big old bag of Swedish.
So yeah, the lights are out.
Look at this.
See the robot out in the yard at all?
Yeah.
Made with light. Yeah.
Or is a porch light on, or is it?
Yeah, it's probably a porch light on.
We can sit at the house and see if they got a body. If the robot's like asleep.
Well, probably in the house in bed.
Is there a car? Mm-hmm. Or a truck or vehicle?
Probably a car. Or like a wagon. Station wagon.
All right, well, let's sneak around the house. Let's start sneaking around the house.
Actually, I'm going to look over at the penguin. Can I see her? There's still a bunch of rabbits over there.
Probably don't see them right now. It's actually kind of dark.
Okay.
Neither do you see any lights on the penguin, so it doesn't look like it's operating.
What?
Works for me or me.
Yeah.
We shut them down every once in a while.
Not earlier, the penguin had a bunch of rabbits around. I was just wondering if they'd been had something.
Okay. Walk over to it.
You walk over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Well, it's in a field. It's in a field.
Across the street in the field. In this part of the field, doesn't look like it's actually been grown.
Okay.
Nothing's been planted here.
Okay.
Okay.
There's another plot further on, that one's been planted, but this one hasn't.
Do I know what the penguins are for?
They could be for different things.
It's just
All
part of the loop.
Just kind of
It's just
accept
part
it.
of the loop setup.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna start playing a song and see what happens.
Song.
Yeah. See if it's got happy feet.
Right, you do that. I'm gonna look for a door.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna pull out my multi-tool and start poking around at it.
At the penguin?
Yeah.
I can pick anything. So.
I'm gonna look around the ground and see if there's any unusual stuff. I mean,
like
Like a grave.
Decapitated
yeah,
rabbit.
they could be.
80
Hey,
rabbits.
man, the birds were trying to take over. It's gonna be the rabbits.
It's gonna be the rabbits now. That's true.
Make sure they don't have those cybernetic implants in their heads.
And next up, Tales from Luke.
It could be wild hares.
Your butt.
Okay. So what are you guys doing? We was looking at the penguin.
Yes, all of us.
Yeah.
Well, what are you specifically doing?
I'm looking around the ground around the penguin. See if there's anything unusual about the ground or
You do see a couple of holes that look like they're like rabbit holes.
rabbit holes. Okay.
Actually, I was staying more over in the children's yard, kind of watching for movement in their house, around their house.
Like, what were you doing?
He was singing a song.
No, I thought it was penguins, but you happy feet. It's like, ooh.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That hasn't come out yet.
Yeah, I had this idea for a film.
Mike,
I'm gonna go with him and like help him with the multi-tool. Open the door or whatever he's doing.
Well, first of all, you don't know if there's an actual door there. I mean, there might be some access hatches, but
That's actually what I'm looking for is a hatch. Or,
there's a bunch of different hatches, little hatches there. You can easily open them up, and you can see various stuff. Nothing of it looks like it's actually broken or anything like that. It looks like it's powered down.
okay.
You can look a little further on it and use investigation and try to investigate it more.
All right. Two sixes.
I got one.
You got one, none, you got two. You can tell that look like there's been some subtle altercations to the casing for this penguin. And with 2 successes, you actually do see there is a larger hatch that's kind of blended in so that you can't see it very well. So it looks like a very large hatch that someone can like open up and you can get inside or something like that. Maybe to the main guts of it or something.
Okay. Hey, check this out.
But it doesn't look like it's going to open up with a screwdriver or anything like that. And there is also a console, like a control console, and everything up on top, like with buttons and stuff like that.
Oh, look at that. Look, I can't point out that bigger hatch. Look, there's like a bigger hatch. Like somebody's altered it. I'll open up the thing.
You have calculate. You can try to roll calculate.
Can I help with that?
Yep. You can help or you can do it on your own. Either one.
Tinker.
I have a success.
I have one as well.
One for each DPS.
Yeah.
2 sixes.
You keep getting that.
Tinker.
I want this dice.
You do kind of looking at the console. You can tell that you can turn it on from the console.
Okay.
And perhaps once you turn it on, you can actually you can use programming to try and maybe get it to activate, and you list its commands and stuff like that.
Okay.
I'm like 2 successes on tinkering.
What are you tinkering with?
Whatever.
Oh. There's nothing really to tinker with right now.
Okay.
But you need programming
Oh, okay.
if you want to try and do that. So you can get it on. Both of you figured out how to turn it on.
Get it on.
So I take it you do that thing.
Power it up.
Okay, so now it starts to kind of power up. And it's just like a low hum and everything. But the screen does come up active now. And it looks like you can start kind of go through. So push it, it's got like the push selection button to kind of program.
Okay.
So the program, I got 1 success.
Okay.
I got 1 as well.
No, it's that menu. It's the
Control Alt Delete.
All for me.
Do that.
But I got success.
So did I.
You're not able to figure out how to open it up, but you can tell that there looks like there's a way to open this hatch. You do notice, however, with 1 success, that this programming has been altered within the last 2 years. About 2 years ago, the programming has been altered from its original manufacturer.
I can't mention that to you.
Yes, you're right.
2 years ago.
That's when the kid disappeared.
That's right. Oh my God, the kid's in here.
Did we just fry him when we turn it on?
I don't know, you smell bacon?
You see a bunch of rabbits running out on fire.
It's like it's a massive like
The kid's name is Shroom.
swarm.
And all these rabbits, it explodes all these rabbits and green go everywhere, and a little blue hedgehog just flies by.
What
Running away very, very fast. Yeah. The baboons.
Well, I wonder what's going on here.
You can try again if you wish.
programming it?
Yeah, programming.
1.
Done.
It's like the push, luck. You need to get 2 successes.
So what if I push? What does that do?
You get to re-roll anything that wasn't 6s. Use the
Get
upper
upset.
condition.
Actually, I'm going to use my pride
Okay.
because it's a machine, so I can
Okay.
fix any machine. So that gives me 2.
Okay.
And then I'll. Okay. Because I say I'll figure anything out. I can use mine too. So. All right, but he got 2, so we don't have to.
Yep.
Okay.
So. Okay. So you're basically able to kind of open it up, and basically that hatch, that larger hatch, kind of pops up. You can hear the little kind of motor, and it kind of pops, and then it kind of rotates out and everything. And it basically looks like it goes not into what you expected. It doesn't look like it goes into the guts of a penguin. It looks like there's a little ladder access, and it goes down into the ground.
Adventure over there across the street. Come here. Come here. Here.
So I go run it over.
Okay. You kind of run over there, and you kind of see what's going on.
Yeah. Are they up on top of the penguin doing this?
No,
Oh, okay.
they're down on the ground.
Okay. So, well, I'll open the hatch.
Okay. Like I said, there's like hole, and there's a ladder going down.
Okay.
Holy crap!
Okay.
We're gonna find the missing kid. He's
And you can
down
see
here like-
glow.
Gonna be cyborged out.
You can kind of see a glow down below the light.
God, she's been down here for 2 years.
Wonder where he gets all his candles.
I don't know.
Well, another 2 of them go. I start climbing down.
Okay.
I'm right behind
Me too.
the danger
You
zone.
all go down the ladder.
Into the rabbit hole.
Doom. So when you get down,
And then before
inside the penguin,
I go down though, can I like take like some glass and like cover up the screen so it doesn't look, if you're looking out from the house, you can't see the light on?
yeah, you can do that.
Okay, so I'm gonna cover that up. So I'll be like
Okay.
glass down.
Okay. And as soon as you kind of turn around and pick up some grass, there's a robot there. It's like,
I take some sticks and throw them and run.
Stop it. It's got to count them. God damn it.
You just wait till I'm
I'm
done.
gonna put a little wedge on the door and like shut it, but have it where it's like not gonna shut.
Okay. Down below, basically what you see is obviously this whole area does not look like it should be a part of a penguin. You've never heard like them having huge access areas underneath it. And it all looks like it's been recently constructed in a way. And it's been modified or something. So, but down below, basically you'll see as you kind of come down in a hatch, it's basically like a circular chamber. On kind of the front part over here, near you are, there's like a workstation of some sort, and there's some like computer cabinets built into the workstation, a couple other gizmos and stuff. Over on the wall is a couple of panels, like electrical panels of some type. It was different gizmos and gadgets, lights and stuff. Though those are all kind of like blank over there, except for maybe just like one or two or something. Like one like a real red flashing light.
Okay.
You know. Over on the other side of the circular part, basically you see two pods. One of them is it's got both pods. One is open, one is closed. The one that's closed does seem to be humming and everything, and it looks like it's probably been humming for a while. And basically, it's got a window, and it's all kind of like icy over, like winter, like when you're looking outside your window thing during winter. Go ahead and roll investigate.
All of us?
Pretty much. Why did you make one?
Yep.
Okay.
One.
Two.
Basically, those who make it, you can kind of, there's a kind of a faint smell of something crispy, kind of rotten scent to it.
Crispy rotten scent.
Yeah.
Interesting.
No.
Coming from the frosty.
No, it's coming from over by the workstation in those panels.
Or the rabbits.
So you kind of go over and take a look.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
As you kind of go over and take a look, you see what appears to be a body on the floor that has been, basically, it's been there for a long time. Well, 2 years at least. And it's basically whatever it was, looks like it got fried. And you can see it's got like a white lab coat that looked like it caught on fire. So, you know, you could just see like little bits of cloth kind of
It's got
still
a
on
real
it and
dead
everything. You know, but there's still maybe a few patches of white, so like you kind of get the idea that
And about how tall is this?
it looks like an adult.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, it's all
Fudge knuckles.
looks like he fried himself to death and then basically maybe kind of caught on fire a little bit, but then it just kind of went out, and now he's just kind of
A charred,
basically charred body.
mess.
Did you make the electric?
Guys,
We found the body.
We're gonna take this to Lars.
Eat this, Lars.
Dad, come up and grab it.
I'm probably like, oh yeah.
Can I change my item that my iconic item?
You want a dead body?
No, I haven't been able to really figure out what I actually wanted to have as my iconic item.
I put BMX and it's like, well, that hasn't really been.
Well, it's
in this
only
game
one
at all.
little story. It's only been one story.
I know, but what I want my iconic item to be,
Okay.
and I was like, yes, this is it, is a Polaroid camera.
A Polaroid camera?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Use that for the next story.
Huh?
Use that for the next.
Yeah, you
said
can
you
choose
can
it for the
switch
next.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
choose it for your next story.
All right.
Yeah.
That's what I want. I don't know what I want for my.
Polaroid camera.
Not an icon? Not an icon?
No.
Oh, we actually found a dead body.
You need money to get
Oh my
that.
gosh, that's such an awesome idea. And I'm like, what is the dead body? And it stinks. I grab the stick. I'm like,
you also do see on that workstation there are different manuals, papers, notes. They're all kind of scrawled over there on the workstation.
right. Well,
Start looking at those.
I'm gonna take a thing and I'm gonna poke the body.
Yeah, it's a body.
Take that, Matt.
It's dead.
No, while they're looking around, I'm gonna actually pull out my drawing pad and kind of sketch out the dead body.
The more kids.
I'm the weirdo. I got an excuse.
I'm going to. You said the window was kind of like frosty or something. I'm gonna wipe the frost and see. Okay, who or what's inside here?
There's a child inside of it.
Bingo! We found
Found a dead body and the kid. We're killing it.
It could be two dead bodies.
And it does not look to be dead, but it looks to be asleep.
Oh, I kind of
it's kind of
Wait,
cold.
before you do anything, we should probably read the manuals.
Yeah.
That's why I'm looking at the
You don't want to
manual.
open this. That kid could be like a bomb, or like he'll become a zombie if we let him out early.
Make a comprehend roll, please. Magnus.
Madness,
I can't comprehend any.
Oh, so close.
Negative.
That's a negative, Ghost Rider.
Okay. You want to do anything?
Well, I've already used my pride.
Yeah, that one. I'm like, you can push anytime though, right? I think.
Yeah.
Now, are you looking at the manuals? Mm-hmm. I'll go over after I say that. I'll probably head over by Magnus and start looking at the manuals too.
Well, I look at the kid with you, and then I'm like,
So you can go ahead and roll comprehend.
This is really testing my fearless pride. I'm just saying.
One success.
One success. Okay, so basically, you can figure out that whatever this contraption is basically, it looks like the parts that the boy is in is a cryogenic chamber, and the other part was apparently to hold a robot. And basically, it looks like this was supposed to be some sort of transfer where you could transfer the human brain into the robot. Basically,
I told you.
cybernetic chamber would keep the body intact, and then basically the robot would be able to go out and operate on its own.
they put
And apparently,
kid's brain in the robot.
it can be reversed back and forth.
Oh, I can reverse it. What?
What?
Says they can reverse it.
Reverse what?
Supposedly,
Well, it says here that there should be a way to put the robot's brain back in the kid.
I'll figure this out.
Oh my.
I
I'll
wonder,
flip up my color. I'll figure this out.
but I wonder
What exactly are you
I'm
doing?
gonna read the module, the manual.
The module? Here you go. You need to take on over, Mike.
I looked in the body, which is brand, and I'm like, well, oh, it's a module. No, I'll try and read the manuals to see if I can figure out how to do it.
Okay, go ahead.
So what I need, program or calculate, or does it matter?
You got to roll comprehend.
Comprehend.
Undermined.
Okay. I got one success, but I could. How many do I need?
You need at least 2.
Okay, so I can figure this out. So I can push it with my pride to figure it out. Can I?
You can, or you can try luck, or push it,
Or push it.
or push it, push it real good.
But if you use your pride, that's
That's
it
it.
for this adventure.
Well, I'll use one luck.
And it's gone.
And that's gonna show how it's gonna go.
Okay.
Well, I got to use my pride because I tried to luck. I can't figure it out, so I'm gonna do it. Use my. I can figure anything out.
Okay.
But you know, yeah, we know you use it. So
So you use your pride and you buckle down and start going through every single little word in detail.
So it's gonna take me a while. So you guys figure.
It's going to take you a while, but basically, yeah, you know the same thing that they learned, only now with an extra success, you will get a bonus dice if you try operating the workstation. Okay. It's you have to use the workstation to do the transfer. While he's doing that, what else do you guys do?
I'm like, I wonder if the parents even know that he's missing or what happened to him.
So the parents know he's missing because they were all searching for
Well, I
him.
mean, do they know that
Wait a minute.
robot-
The robot was working at the parents' house, right?
Yeah.
So I think they know about it.
Then why wouldn't they want their kid back? Do they know he's down here and they can put him back?
Maybe the kid has a terminal illness.
That's what I was thinking. I mean, maybe something, either terminal illness or maybe it might be a neurological thing that the brain can't
Maybe
read the body.
dad's a mad scientist who just wanted to have some fun with robots.
Was this his
He's a
dad?
wizard.
I don't think.
He's a wizard. This from the witch.
Maybe he's a wizard. And you're like, you start him up here.
Yeah, look, give me the eye. That chick is evil.
I'll just drop a house on it.
What a world.
How are we gonna know if she's well?
Well, I don't know. You'd have to ask him.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding. Hey, man, you good?
Maybe we should talk to the parents, see if they.
Yeah, do we ask them
They're trying to
first?
kill us. Finding this.
Well, we don't want to do it right now. We ought to wait till tomorrow.
Yeah. Don't want to do it at midnight, then freak him out.
Yeah.
Not like it's gonna freak him out. We got your body. Can we put the robot
Got the kid.
No. We can just knock on the door and say, "Oh, we're really curious about your robot. We never saw one before. We'd like to tell us a little bit more about it." You know,
Could do that.
lie.
It's a good idea.
I think they're gonna kill us.
I'd probably look up and say, well, I could probably take these manuals back to the clubhouse and read over more.
Hey, yeah.
I don't think he's gonna miss him.
You all right, buddy? You okay? Let's scale a ladder in 5 seconds.
And underneath there's Lars in a hole in the ground going,
I got you guys.
Oh, Lars! And the dad's like, the dad's a corpse. Oh.
Most extravagant.
Right. You feel like you're building the goosey mask was good.
Nice guy.
I would have gotten away with it. It was you and your meddling kids and your little tomboy too.
And then Robin's like, see, I told you he was a guy.
apparently his name's Tom, not
So in the basement of a penguin, so that just quacks us up.
Is there anything else you look at while you're down there?
If I have time, I'll look at like what burned him up or what's wrong or what happened.
You can roll investigate or tinker. One of the two.
Oh, tinker.
I'll do tinker.
I can do that.
I could tinker.
I'll use investigate.
Yes.
2 6s on tinker.
1 6 on investigation.
One in investigation. Nothing.
Can I use my multi-tool for this?
No, I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Later on you will, but
No.
2
no.
for investigate.
Okay. To investigate. Okay.
The
So,
back into the
between-
live wire.
The tinkering and the investigate. Basically, it looks like he was trying to do something. It looks like he was trying to hook up the workstation to the panels. There, the one with the big flashing red light that says, as you look at it, it says fault. Error.
Yeah, error.
Error. And basically, he electrocuted himself. And with the tinkering, you can see that basically some of that electrical component was damaged and everything, and it will need to be fixed before that workstation can operate and communicate to that machine and then communicate back over to the things.
Okay.
So if you do anything, you're going to have to go through some steps to get things working again.
Okay.
That'll be part of the whole extended trouble when you get to the end game.
I guess we should take the manuals back to the hideout clubhouse.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow morning come and ask the soldiers about the robot kid.
Right.
And then see what they say, and then maybe we can figure out how to get the kid back if they want that.
This guy have a wallet?
Yeah.
Should we check him for a wallet?
Yeah.
I'm fearless.
Yeah.
You are just like, oh, okay. I'm gonna use my foot. Oh, I'm touching a dead body.
Yeah, Victor's like, there you go.
She was getting it first.
Yeah.
So you can get it out. And basically, it looks like it was somewhat protected because it's got a leather a leather wallet.
How high?
Yeah.
Bad motherfucker.
Does seem to have some identification. Looks like this guy's name was Xander Ingalls. And it looks like there is probably like maybe some old employee ID cards that lend to believe that maybe he worked at the Loop at one time.
Okay.
But they seem to be old and expired even before 2 years ago.
What's this? They're letting these people go, man.
You gotta move the Loop to Mexico. It's gonna be terrible.
Yeah. Maybe they kicked him out for being a mad scientist.
No, listen to me. I have this proposal.
Is there any money in the wallet?
No, probably not. Nothing useful. Sorry. You guys don't need money. Mom and Dad gave you money.
Even the dead.
You want to take that out of your pocket? Do you not want to take a dead guy's wallet home with you?
You gotta leave it here with him.
Yeah.
It's only
What do you need it
respectful.
for?
Well, I mean, in case the cops eventually come and like haul the body away.
Why are you calling the cops?
No.
Well, then
Well, I'm sure if we can figure out what to do with this kid, that eventually the cops will come
Yeah.
take a look.
Yeah.
Here, we solved the case for you.
They won't believe us anyway, but they'll think she probably murdered him for his wallet. I'm kidding. Keep the wallet. It's fine.
Safekeeping. I'll give it back if that happens.
Okay.
She's never good.
Oh, right now. You write an IOU. I had your wallet.
Lisi Luak.
Signed, Brom.
Nice.
Well done.
Oh,
He was.
All right. Probably here is probably a good place to stop.
Okay. All right.
It's 9 o'clock. So.
yeah.
All right.
Right.
Thank you for tuning in, folks.
thank you, everybody. Hope you enjoyed Tales from the Loop.
Make sure to tune in to all of
We will
our
definitely finish next time around.
Make sure to tune in to all of our social media and check out our Linktree that has links to everything that we do, including Studio 222, Kilted Elephant Designs, The Dragon Den, and Mike's OnlyFans. So,
Yeah.
good night, everybody. We'll see you next week.
Good night, guys.
Thank you, Brad.